news just in. Other channels are trying to lay claim to little Milky's sourpuss face. The Marauder has fought too many battles on this platform already to keep the crates flowing. They're trying to snuff the milk crate. You can take the milk out the carton, but you can't get the milk from these nuts. Well, unless you rub on it like a magic lamp. I don't know about you, but my wish will come true. Oh shit, here comes the milk crate.
I am Gunnery Sergeant
MilkCrate's Marauder.
From now on, you will speak only when spoken to, and the first and last words out of your filthy sewers will be sir. Do you maggots understand that?
Ooh, cunty.
Sound off like you got a pair. Sir! Yes, sir! You are pukes. You are the lowest form of life on Earth. You are not even human fucking beings.
I'm retarded, you jerk!
You are nothing but unorganized, grabastic pieces of amphibian shit.
I'm club-fucking-footed, you asswipe.
Because I am hard, you will not like me.
I hate you, cunt.
But the more you hate me, the more you will learn. There is no racial bigotry here. I do not look down on niggers, kikes, wops, or greasers. Here you are all equally worthless. And my orders are to weed out all non-hackers who do not pack the gear to serve in my beloved cause. Do you maggots understand that? Sir, yes, sir. Bullshit, I can't hear you. Sir, yes, sir. What's your name, scumbag?
My name's Beetlejuice.
Bullshit, from now on you're Private Snowball. Do you like that name?
Yeah, I understand it. I got it in my head, dude.
Well, there's one thing that you won't like, Private Snowball. They don't serve fried chicken and watermelon on a daily basis in my mess hall.
Thanks a lot, man.
Fuck Milk Crate Marauder.
Who said that? Who the fuck said that? Who's the slimy little communist shit twinkle-toed cocksucker down here who just signed his own death warrant?
That's right.
Nobody, huh? The very fucking godmother said it. I'm fucking standing. I will PT you all until you fucking die.
Let's go, baby.
I'll PT you until your asshole for sucking buttermilk. Was it you scroungy little fuck?
Me?
You little piece of shit, you look like a fucking worm. I bet it was you.
I can do more than that in 24 hours.
Well, no shit. What have we got here? A fucking comedian, private joker.
Me?
I admire your honesty.
I'm a tough guy. I've been going to be all my life, brother.
Hell, I like you. You can come over to my house and fuck my sister.
I can get you laid in 6 months.
You had best unfuck yourself or I will unscrew your head and shit down your neck.
They can't handle me. They ain't tough enough yet.
Private Joker, why did you join my beloved corps?
Drinking, smoking, having weed, anything you want to pick.
Let me see your war face.
Me?
You got a war face? Ah! That's a war face. Now let me see your war face.
Somebody drop the ozone.
Bullshit. You didn't convince me. Let me see your real war face.
Somebody drop the ozone.
You don't scare me. Work on it. Sir, yes, sir. What you looking at?
So many people have called me and said, how come you haven't played Casey's stand-up comedy tape all the way through?
Yes.
And I just...
What is the answer to that question?
I don't really have an answer. I don't think I want to hear it.
That's an answer.
Casey, get in here. So one of the things that Casey was trying to do is get a stand-up comedy career.
I think it's a possibility.
I don't know. He did get laughs.
Yeah.
I heard this tape, but
He just needs good material.
he ended up giving me the tape that he got laughs on.
Right.
No,
not
it's the only tape I got.
Yeah, but you said you went out another time and nobody laughed.
And it was complete silence. I bombed big time.
And it was the same material.
Yeah, it's the same exact thing I did. It was the same thing, and just nobody laughed.
Nobody laughed.
And it was the worst. So
Yeah.
tell me what you think, man.
All right, let me hear this. This is Casey actually going out and trying to do stand-up.
What possessed him?
I don't know. He's trying to make some money. The guy's broke.
Yeah, but I mean, he didn't grow up thinking he wanted to be a stand-up comedian, did he?
You need a comedy name like Porky Chessman. Or whatever.
Robin, this is like, therapy.
All right, here we go.
It's a bunch of crap.
Welcome to the stage, Casey Armstrong.
A lot of people think I'm a homo. Come here, I'll kick your ass. Somebody told me you got evicted from your apartment. Is that true?
No, they were trying. They were trying, but I got.
So far you've hidden from them?
Yeah, you know, it turns out I didn't do as many appearances as I thought I was going to do and everything like that. So
you were a little short.
Yeah, and I just didn't pay for a little while.
But now you're all caught up.
No, not really.
Oh, you're right.
Are you on the street?
No.
You know, I was doing my Christmas cards. I didn't know where to send the card.
Robin, that's so sweet of you. I got it yesterday.
It went to the right place.
You might want to hand it to him.
Howard, you know what happened? He was supposed to, remember that money he was supposed to get that he thought he was getting, the $5,000?
Right.
Yeah.
That was going to wipe out all his bills, but now he didn't get that money.
I took out a loan from the bank to pay some rent.
Oh.
And this happened a while ago, and I got that. I haven't paid that, and I still owe them some money. So I'm not doing that well this Christmas.
Yeah.
So if you're expecting a present from me, you ain't getting it.
Right. Well, no one would blame you for that.
Keep gambling.
Are you still gambling?
Yeah.
Well, that's what's doing it.
No, it isn't. That's how I supplement my income.
He claims that he helps pay his rent.
Yeah, if I didn't win anything at gambling, I wouldn't be able to pay my rent.
So gambling helps you.
Sometimes, other times it doesn't. I get pissed. I get pissed.
You know what your problem is?
What?
Your rent's too high.
I know. It's true. It's true. But, you know, I thought I was going to have a lot more work, but I didn't. So it looks like I'm going to move.
So if he gets the stand-up thing going...
Then he could stay.
Right. So let's listen to the work of KC Armstrong.
All right. Let's get right to it. So priests are weird people. This guy chose a career in which day after day he's got to get up in front of a bunch of people and put on a show. He gets up there and says, "This is the body of Christ. Take of it and eat it." And I don't know about you, but I'm thinking, Jesus was nailed to a cross, and now this sick wants me to eat the poor guy? I mean, hasn't he suffered enough? First he gets tacked up on 2 slabs of wood like a decoration, and now years later people are feasting on him every Sunday. Give the guy a break.
It's horrible. It is awful.
All right, I'm getting it.
Why are you screaming? Aren't they in the same room?
I think it's his persona.
That's the way I speak when I get excited.
Yeah,
I raise my voice when I get excited.
Kinnison used to scream.
He's upset he was evicted.
But Kinnison didn't scream the whole time.
Well, Casey's going a step further than Kinnison. He's going to scream the whole time.
All the time.
He's going to scream at you. He'll scare you into laughing at him.
Jesus. And then it gets more bizarre. Then he holds his big goblet over his head like he won the f***ing Stanley Cup. And he's telling you inside the goblet is Jesus' blood and that we should drink it. And this is only acceptable in church? What would happen if you went out on the street and you saw some guy holding a cup and he's telling you that in the cup is dead human blood and he's inviting you to drink it?
I'm already leaving the club. I'm walking out on it.
Oh, come on. It gets better. You know what? I hate listening to I'm not...
Is this like amateur night or something?
Yeah, this is not good.
Oh. So you might be better than all the other amateurs.
Well, I don't know. But, hey, let me know where I'm going. Check it out.
These are very unusual observations, by the way.
Well, check it. Come on.
Well, I guess if you're from New York, it's probably a non-story. But anywhere else, it might raise an eyebrow or two. Drink his blood? I mean, could that be more insulting? I mean, I can see sadistically doing it to someone that you hate, but to a guy that died for our sins? What's next to humiliate this guy? This is Jesus' diary. Read of it and giggle. All right, this is Jesus' dirty underwear. Look at the skid marks and point.
What's he talking about? What are you up to?
Did you write this yourself?
Yeah, it's like stuff
Stream
with
of
church.
consciousness.
No, it's
church humor.
Observations in the church. I went to a wedding one time.
All right.
Come on.
Oh, man. And to be honest with you, Jesus tastes like You know, if you want people to enjoy church, you better get some better grub in there. You know, how can you again have some of those nuns throw some breadcrumbs in that so we can all enjoy some tasty Jesus cutlets? All right, you got a lot of black people in church? Deep fry his ass so we can get some Jesus and biscuits up in this mother.
They're laughing at him. Sounds frantic to me.
You know, these are people desperate for entertainment.
I
Where
guess.
were you, at a mental institution?
Yeah, do you perform at mental hospitals?
You're not getting a chuckle at all, are you?
No. I don't get it. So you want to deep fry Jesus at black churches?
Yeah.
So that...
Because, you know, they give away those little things, the little circles.
Wafers.
Yeah.
You're not very funny, are you? I always thought you were a funny guy.
Yeah, well, hey.
You never thought.
We all make mistakes.
I hired him because I thought he was funny.
I still believe that he had somebody else. He was stealing somebody else's material.
And I still believe that you should shut up.
You know, it's like we should do something nice to Jesus on Sunday. You know, how come the priest can't hold up like a big cucumber and say, "This is the of Christ," and everyone would come up and blow the thing out of respect? You know, why can't we do that? Please, but it's a tradition. You got to buy into it. You know, you may not agree with it, but you got to buy into it. It's kind of like another stupid tradition is the birthday party. I just had a birthday. I hate birthdays. You know, the idea of kissing someone's ass once a year, fine. Okay, everyone needs a good ball waxing every once in a while. But if you think about it, we think we're special simply because we were born. You know, we didn't do anything. We just slid out our mother's Great accomplishment. Here I am, throw me a party. You know, it's just like we're asking right out of the box, pardon the pun. You know, there's lots of that falls out of our mother's and there's no celebration, and there's no party. Think about how silly you would feel if you bought like a gift certificate to Jiffy Lube for a tampon.
I've had enough. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I've had enough too. I listen to this stuff and it's just like I hate it.
You should. It's horrible.
You didn't listen to it before you went out and told it to people?
You know what? But I got a new act.
Yeah, he does. Here's a new act.
Now I got a new act.
Yeah, we wrote him an act.
Oh, you did?
Do your act.
Let me
you want to do it?
Let me see if I get a little bit. But you know, I got a setup. I got to talk about myself first.
So I said to KC, if you want to...
You're putting him in comedy school?
Well, yeah, we said you're... Why don't you talk about the fact that everyone calls you a homo because you're good looking? Why don't you talk about the fact that you can't get it up sometimes? Why don't you talk about the fact that you can't... That you wet your bed.
Yeah, these are funny things.
Gambling problem.
Yeah, that you can't pay your rent, but you're gambling. I mean, talk about real stuff.
Yeah, I think that's where I went wrong. I think you're right. Let me read.
You don't care about Jesus.
Yeah, I really
birthdays.
don't.
Who cares about birthdays?
He went to one wedding. He wrote a whole routine on.
Yeah, I try to be like.
I get up there and say, I have a gambling problem.
Yeah. That's so. Here, let me.
I'm here because I have a gambling problem and I can't even pay my rent, and I am hoping like hell that you people think I'm funny.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I think I took a wrong turn. Isn't this Gamblers Anonymous?
Mm-hmm. So I started trying stand-up comedy, and I did some horrible Jesus material. And the fact of the matter is I'm in complete denial because I think I'm a homo, and I pee in my bed. And I want to talk to you people about it because I have a compulsion to share with strangers.
That's right. I need to talk.
And then I'm interested.
That's nice. That's nice.
Don't even try to be funny.
Right.
Be interesting.
So I'm going to read my intro. Tell me what you think, all right?
Go ahead.
So, all right. You know, this isn't all hashed out yet. It's written down.
Who wrote this? Jackie and Fred, or you wrote it?
They helped me.
All right.
You work together. Okay.
Oh, boy.
So I don't know if you've heard, but my name is Casey Armstrong. I have a lot of problems. Ever since I stopped playing football, I don't really know what to do with myself. For instance, I'm 25 years old, and I keep wetting my bed.
Right. See, that's good.
I try to have sex with women, but I have trouble getting aroused.
Good.
This leads everyone to believe that I'm gay. I put together a top 10 list of girls that I'd like to nail, if I could, and at the top were 3 girls under the age of 17, so I think I might be a podiatrist. I hate women.
Is that a joke, or you meant pedophile?
Oh, pedophile, right.
Oh.
You know what? I changed that and wrote that in. I knew damn well he had no idea what I was talking about.
A podiatrist.
It's funny, but he doesn't know why. That was funny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he can't sell it because he doesn't know.
He believes it.
All right, so listen. I hate women.
This is a foot doctor.
I know. All right, whatever.
You know, no.
So I hate women, and I find myself yelling at them every chance I can. And besides the huge gambling problem, the panic attacks, the violence, I can honestly say that I hate myself, and I hate where I am in life.
Okay.
And you know what else I hate?
What? What do you hate?
When the Girl Scouts come to sell me cookies and are out of duct tape. I hate that.
What?
When the Girl Scouts come to my house to sell me cookies and I'm out of duct tape.
Oh.
I hate that.
All right.
Funny joke, but slow down.
Slow down. Relax.
I don't know.
Okay.
He did this in his other act, too. He talks too fast.
Yeah. All right.
Do you know how to talk to people?
No. You know what I hate?
What do you hate?
When I go to Little League games.
That's funny.
Yeah. If you go slow enough, then we can understand.
You know what I hate?
What do you hate?
When Christmas carolers come to my house and I can't force out a number 2 to throw with them. I hate that.
Carolers.
You know what I think about?
You could take funny material and make it not
I know.
funny.
What do you think about?
If I kill my girlfriend while I'm blasting my favorite Typo Negative song and I can't hear her screaming, does she really make a sound? I think about that.
That's bad.
You got to edit.
You know what I think about? What?
Nothing. Yeah, you don't think.
If I strangle and kill a kid with terminal cancer, is it really a crime?
All right,
I think about that sometimes. It's getting better. You know what I hate?
What?
When my favorite team wins the big game, and they won't let me in the shower to congratulate them. I hate that.
All right. I don't know. He was funnier before with this.
You know what I wonder?
What?
I wonder. If I have a son, can I sign a parental consent form that would let him give me oral? I think about that.
I've had enough.
Wow.
You're horrible. This is a horrible.
Oh, hey, check this one out.
It's over.
Hey, Howard, you know what I hate?
What?
When I kick someone in the face and I get blood on my new Nikes. I hate that.
All right. I hate KC and his riders.
Oh, great, I got confetti.
Yeah, Dan, hi, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, you know what I hate?
What?
When you submit your audience to this gay bastard's rhetoric.
Shut up.
You got a point there, don't you?
Come on, we didn't pay. I want my money back for turning the radio on listening to this stupid ass.
I know, you're right. KC, you're horrible. You really are. Yes, Dave.
Maybe I was wrong. He can't understand it.
No, he can't. Dave?
KC, please quit your day job.
No, that's good. That's a real good joke right there. That's funny.
You
You
know
made
what,
me laugh.
actually? Podiatry school is more where you belong.
Podiatry.
All right, I'll kick you in the ass. Shut up.
All right. Well, Casey, it hasn't worked out well, has it? Yvette, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hi,
Yeah.
this is Yvette.
Yes, Yvette.
I have a company called Witchsense, and what I do is I combine all of elements, the earth, air, fire, and water. It's stones, crystals, essential oils, things like that. And what I want to do is send Howard a blessed bee bag of love. And what that bag will do
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong
What are
with
you talking about?
It's just in your bag.
This is, I've been sitting on hold since before you had like the porn star thing going on. Okay?
All right, honey, I don't know what you're talking
It
about.
was about love. We were talking about love
You're going to
before
send me
that.
a bag of what, herbs?
Of no herbs. Of the earth, it's stones and crystals. What I'm sending in the blessed bee bag of love is rose quartz crystal.
Why? What am I going to do with this bag?
Well, you hold on to the rose quartz crystal, and the rose quartz crystal surrounds you with love, and it's good for keeping friendship solid and also for bringing love into your life.
Why don't you bring this bag in and he can throw the crystals at you?
I'll hit you in the face with the bag repeatedly.
Well, Robin, it wouldn't do you so bad to light up one of those love candles. Maybe Mr. X will be a little more
Are you
committed, you know?
You're a superstitious nut that you would... Why don't you go to Africa and pray to a rock?
No, it's...
All right, come on.
You're going to grab the rose quartz.
Robbie, go ahead.
Howard, with all due respect, why don't you fire KC and hire Sal the stockbroker? He seems to be putting a lot more effort. He's a lot funnier and creative.
You know, you got a point
You
there.
sound retarded, so shut up.
That's your best comeback? Come on.
Well, no,
you're a writer for the Stern
Shut
Show.
up. Listen to yourself.
You're a writer for the Stern Show. Don't you have a better rank out than that? That's pathetic.
Okay, all right, whatever, pal. Go back to the gay boy. Leave me alone.
All right, thank you.
Ciao.
Yeah.
Ciao.
No, I don't think stand-up comedy's for you.
No, I don't think so. Life is one disappointment after another.
You're right. I think you're learning
This is just another step downward into my downward spiral of hell.
Right.
What happened to him going to try out for football?
Yeah, I think you're going to try out for football.
I got to get a football.
Ironically, they laughed at him when he did that.
I thought you were saying that maybe professional football was what you were supposed to do.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a shot.
You are? When are you going to go for tryouts?
Well, of course, can't go in the middle of the season.
Right.
I thought you were going out for that XFL.
No, you know what I found out? They didn't even have tryouts. They what they did was they have all the people.
Who, XFL?
Yeah.
They have the teammates?
Yeah, they had all the teams. You know what they did? They went on coach's recommendation and highlight tapes.
Right.
They didn't have like a combine or anything like that.
Well, I'm sure that they're going to try guys out.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Get a hold of them. Tell them you're a Stern Show person.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Why not?
I won't do that.
Why?
Don't use anything to try to...
No, I'm not going to use this show to do that because then it's...
Go try out. I'll videotape it.
Yeah, right. So I can fail again, and then
then we can broadcast it.
Right, exactly.
You should be doing something for us.
Yo, look, listen to this, man. So I try something and I fail. It's better that I tried than not even try at all. You know what I mean?
Okay, let me take a break, and when we come back,
you don't even give a crap.
I don't. Sal the stockbroker will be in here with the lighting of the teeth, a Christmas special. Yeah.
He's defense. He does stick to some things. He still gambles.
Right. He'll stay with that.
Jackie, eat my ass and just shut up, all right?
He
So I'm not in the mood for
would like
anything
to do that,
now.
and you would probably like him to do that.
I don't want to do.
You're upset.
I don't want to hear. Yeah.
Now he's pissed at us.
Don't be pissed at me, man.
No, what? Hey.
Use the anger. That's good.
Right.
Use the anger.
I mean, his leg is going a mile a minute there. He's all pent up with rage. And
Yeah, I mean, it's it's just.
It didn't go well. It didn't go well. All right. Somebody's going to be limp tonight.
Put her
Come on, get up.
on that egg crate tonight.
Get up.
Yeah, don't try to make love tonight to your
I
girlfriend.
tell you, one of these days, I'm going to snap and I'll tear one of you apart.
know that.
I will.
You will.
I will.
know that.
We know you
But
will.
One
in
of
the
you guys
meantime-
is going to
in
get
the
a beating.
meantime, just go home and pee the bed.
One of you guys is going to get a beating.
You guys,
beat up everybody in this room.
I know I could. At one time.
When is the
And that's
last
one
time?
thing I'm confident in.
When is the last time you peed your bed? Have you peed it since you peed it the second time?
No, it was just, the second time was the last time. Yeah.
All right. That was what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
He says he was laying in bed and he was peeing.
Yeah, I
And then
got
he
tricked.
And then he was peeing.
I got tricked.
His mind tricked him. Yeah.
That happens when you're 4 years old.
I was in the
huh?
shower. No, I was in the shower, and that's where I go. And then I woke up and I was like, hey, I'm not in the shower anymore.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I got tricked. My mind wanted me to do it.
See, that's what you got to talk about in your stand-up.
I'm not doing stand-up anymore.
Well,
Well, you can't. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
I'm just gonna exist. I'm gonna take my little personal victories. If I went on a horse one day,
did you go to your shrink and tell him you peed the bed?
Yeah,
again?
he says I'm very bright.
Yeah, he said you told him you peed the bed, and he said you're bright.
No. He says he thinks I'm very smart.
Even though you get tricked into peeing in the bed.
Yeah, he says that has everything to do with it.
Why did you think you pee in the bed? Seriously. Did he tell you?
No, we didn't really talk about that. I think we had more important things, worse things that you don't even know about.
So he isn't concerned that you peed the bed?
No, because that was on the bottom of the list.
Really?
Yeah,
But you told him.
Screwy, man.
You walk in and you said, "Listen, I had a terrible thing happen. I peed in my bed."
Yeah, I said, pal, I'm not even fixed yet. I've been here for like 6 or 7 weeks now. I'm
Hardly fixed.
Hardly fixed. He only goes one time a week. What could be worse than peeing your bed?
One other thing.
Being a homo?
Number 2.
Oh, number 2.
Yeah, I did that.
You number 2 in your bed? No, you didn't.
Not in my bed. Not my bed.
In your
pants?
Yeah.
When?
Oh.
When did you do that?
Today. Just now.
Oh, really? When did you do that?
No, this was a while ago. This was a couple months ago.
How did this happen?
I was driving in my car, and I like to pass gas.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think I was drinking the night before, so I had one of those beer farts, you know.
Oh.
So I try and rip it, and then it wasn't gas, and this was like a considerable amount.
Why?
And I had to drive an hour and a half, soaking and serenading in this stuff.
Oh my God.
Serenading.
Serenading.
You hired me.
More bright.
I was serenading.
How did I hire you?
What?
What do you mean?
Maybe you were temporarily insane.
He got 800 on his SAT.
No, that tryout.
Well, but thanks to give me that.
Stuff.
I didn't know you got an 800.
I didn't do that good, but I only needed was 700.
Wow. Hour and a half. Why didn't you stop at a restroom and clean up?
What was no, I couldn't do that because then I'd have to get out, and I was worried
You know what
about
I would do? I just pull over the side of the road and take off my underwear at least.
in the car.
Yeah. Like, I mean, pull over.
Pull over to the
No, I'm on the Long Island Expressway. We're going to pull over.
Oh.
Should have thrown the car away.
Oh, the car stinks?
Oh, man, you were mad.
It stunk, and then when I got up, a little came down my leg.
What did your date say?
I wasn't with it. I was by myself.
And what? Did the car stink?
Yeah. Yeah. That was funny, man. I was laughing.
And what happened, like, when you got out of the car and walked into your apartment? Like, did
Your
you
mom's house.
did you encounter people?
No. Thank God.
Were you going home to your mother?
Yeah, I was going back to.
Was your mom in the house?
No, nobody's home.
But do you walk real funny?
Yeah. I was walking like real stiff-legged, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I got so mad after I did it. I was like, God damn it! You know, because after it happened, it's like I can't even fart anymore. You know? Man, I'm falling apart, dude.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a show. It's you people. I don't know.
Maybe it's us. Yeah, it must be us.
Did you tell that to your psychiatrist, KC?
No.
Richard, you're on the air.
Hey, bring back Steve Grillo. He's like Einstein next to KC, and hire Sal already. Let's hear the lighting of the teeth.
All right, lighting of the teeth. Okay.
Carrying your lunch.
Let me take a break. You're right.
Yeah, you want lunch?
Let's get to the lighting of the teeth.
KC's a homo.
Right.
Yeah, you're good.
We're gonna do lighting of the teeth next, right after these words.
Surprise, motherfucker. What's your excuse?
What's up, baby?
I'm asking the fucking questions here, Private. Do you understand?
I plead the fifth.
Well, thank you very much. Can I be in charge for a while?
Okay.
Are you shook up? Are you nervous?
Huh?
Do I make you nervous?
No pussy, but feminine.
Are you about to call me an asshole?
Did you teach this bird this explain to the ladies?
How tall are you, Private?
Well, I'm 4'5", you know?
And I didn't know they stacked shit that high. You trying to squeeze an inch in on me somewhere, huh?
I've been growing since I was 2 years old.
Bullshit. It looks to me like the best part of you ran down the crack of your mama's ass and ended up as a brown stain on the mattress. I think you've been cheated.
I weigh like 100 pounds, so.
Where in the hell are you from anyway, Private?
I'm from Vietnam, brother.
Holy dog shit! Do you suck dicks?
I'll go all the way down, goddammit. I'm eating the butthole and everything.
Are you a Peter Pepper?
I love me some welfare pussy.
I'll bet you're the kind of guy that would fuck a person in the ass and not even have the goddamn common courtesy to give him a reach around.
Actually, I'd like to touch.
I'll be watching you.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I'm different from other people.
How many years is a millennium?
1,000.
What does the, what is half plus half? 1/2 plus 1/2.
A hole.
The Grand Canyon is in this state.
Arizona.
What's closer to the United States, Spain or Italy?
Spain.
If you're in Brussels, you're in this country.
Germany.
And you passed on one. Do you want to take it?
No.
Okay, so stop it at 37.
All righty. How many did he get?
All right, he got 4 right.
Okay.
Now, these were high. You didn't know the girth of a 3-foot high cube, which is 12 feet. I guess they haven't taught that to you.
How are you going to explain to Casey what girth is?
Yeah. I should just ask, what is girth?
Exactly.
That's right.
Now, the equation for pi, you said
3/27.
Yeah, so that's wrong. It's 3.14.
Right.
Okay. You got it right. How many years is a millennium? That's 1,000.
But that's not the equation for pi.
I don't know. That's the question here. What is the equation for pi?
That's not a question.
Isn't it like 22,
Pi is an amount.
22 over 7?
Yeah, something like that.
Doesn't make any difference, right? Right.
See, you didn't get that one wrong. It was a bad question.
Believe me, you ain't going to get it anyway. What is a half plus a half? You said the whole, which is 1.
Yeah.
The Grand Canyon is in Arizona. That's right. Brussels is in Belgium.
Yeah.
Belgium. You got that one wrong. And what's closer to the United States, Spain or Italy? You're right. Spain.
I'll get Casey.
All right, get Casey. Come on, take a seat down, and we won't even tell him what...
erase the
nice
clock
job.
and the total.
Kid's 11 years old.
Good.
Those were tough questions.
Tough questions for anybody. I knew none of them. Good job. All right, let's see Casey, who is on the opposite scale of the IQ. You have a 150.
He has a minus 150.
He has a minus 150. He's as close to retarded as possible. Casey, are you feeling confident?
Yeah, I was reading the paper. I was studying.
Good.
USA Today.
Yeah, but then I found like a horse race that I like, so I didn't study anymore.
Ask you 7 questions, Casey. Let's see how you do against
Bring it on!
An 11-year-old.
Now, you know you can beat an 11-year-old, right?
Hell yeah, I can beat an 11-year-old. Come on, this is silly, man.
Another perfect score.
Here we go.
You guys are going to be, you got to make you eat your hat.
All right.
I'll get a hat then.
Casey, what is the girth of a 3-foot high cube?
3 feet.
What is the equation for pi?
3.14.
How many years is a millennium?
10.
What does...
No, it's 100. It's 100.
What is 1/2 plus 1/2?
1.
The Grand Canyon is in this state.
Pass. Arizona.
What's closer to the United States, Spain or Italy?
Italy.
If you're in Brussels, you're in this country. What is the country?
Belgium.
That is correct. Yeah, well, do you want to go back?
Which one did I pass on? I said Arizona, didn't I? Grand Canyons in Arizona.
Which one did you pass on? Well, what is the girth of a 3-foot high cube?
No, I said that.
Okay. Oh, okay. Stop the clock. I think that was it. Stop the clock for a second. Did he pass on anything?
He did. He passed on. I don't remember now.
Hold on.
No, but I think I came back and I said.
No, he didn't.
I came back and said Arizona.
Okay, right. Okay, yeah. So fine. We're stopping the clock at 49. And it's actually a tie score.
Yeah, what's up?
But the kid did it faster, I think.
No, he didn't.
He did it in
37. No.
Come on, take it easy, Casey.
Take it
You
easy.
messed up by going back looking for...
Casey got some stuff right.
How do you know something's in Belgium?
What? How do you know pie? That's
right.
Pie.
Come on, that was easy.
I eat pie.
What did I get wrong? How did I get right?
Hold on. This something's fishy here. How do you know what pi is, but you don't know
a millennium?
That a decade, 10 years is not a millennium? How do you know that? In other words,
I don't know.
you said a millennium is 10 years.
Right.
And then you changed to 100.
it to 100. You're still
How many
wrong.
is it? How many is it?
It's not a decade or a century, which you thought it was.
It's 1,000.
Oh, well,
Yeah, but
it
you
was
can
off by a
understand
zero.
him not knowing because we only talked about the millennium for the last
For
3
50
years.
How does he know pi?
Years.
How did you know pi?
I know pi. I took a math class. That's all I remember. 3.14.
And how did you know? How did you know Belgium?
Yeah.
Because that dude's from Brussels. The muscles from Brussels.
Oh, right, yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme teaching Casey geography.
Yeah. Well, the kid still beat you by a couple of seconds.
he didn't
but you
beat me.
He
did.
beat you
How many
one
seconds he do it
time.
in?
He did it in 36, but I got to tell you, he did pretty good.
You surprised
You
us.
surprised the hell out of us.
Well,
But the kid wins, and nevertheless, we have a prize package for the kid.
You want to hear the
Thank
package?
Go ahead.
You were beaten by an 11.
No, I wasn't beaten.
Yes, you were.
I bet you if we go back to the tape and we look at when I
All right,
stopped.
you want to do it again?
And it was-
Get another set of questions.
Yeah, I'll play again. Come on, give me a tiebreaker.
Howard, make it so he
fair
understands.
because we were jumping around. He said, did I go back to this one? Did I pass on
Kid's an
that one?
11-year-old.
Give him another set.
Give me
Finish, and
Come
you
on.
lost.
No,
Total
but
finish,
no,
you
I
lost.
didn't lose.
You did better than we thought.
No, but come on.
Give
me another one. Just make it fair this
He can't
time.
do as well in a second set of questions.
All right, tell Stuttering John to go back there and look and write 7 new questions. Kid, you got some time, or you got to be at school or something? He's got time? All right, good. All right.
Because I want you to definitively beat this guy. He needs
You
to be
still win the
brought up.
prize package because you beat him, but I want you to whip his ass. You understand?
That ain't gonna
This,
happen.
believe me, was a fluke.
Yeah. I need you to whip him, all right?
Got it.
Ain't
Got it,
nobody whipping me.
I don't believe you got any of those right.
Oh, hey,
Somebody
I
you
surprised you.
heard. Where were you listening?
I swear to God I didn't hear. I was locked in a booth.
You cheated.
Let me ask Jeremy a question. What do you think of a 25-year-old who wets his bed?
Ah!
That's KC.
No comment.
Really?
He's so dumb. He doesn't know to get up and go to the bathroom.
Right. What age did you learn to go to the bathroom? How old were you? Like 2? 2.5?
8.
No.
8.
8? Get out of here.
7. 5. I don't know.
Yeah, a little kid knows how to go to the bathroom when he's 2. Casey still goes in his bed.
but how much can this kid bench press?
Oh, please.
He can't. I can bench press 2 with him.
There you go.
And that's what counts, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what counts.
All right, well, maybe what we ought to do... Do we have questions? We don't have questions yet, do we, Gary? Tell the kid what he won, at least. Give it to me, I'll tell him.
See, he doesn't know where that is either.
Here's what you won.
Okay, here's what you won. You're going to get from Amstel Light, you're going to get a mountain bike. Okay.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
From TiVo, you're going to get one of those TiVos for you and your whole family to share so you can digitally record all your
Very
favorite
cool.
shows.
Very
But I
nice.
think the most impressive thing that you'll enjoy is you're going to get from buy.com, you're going to get a Sony PlayStation 2.
Yes. Wow.
A $250 gift certificate to buy.com.
Oh, that's horse crap. That's ridiculous. That was Christmas presents right there, man.
Nice job.
Thanks.
Damn it.
And Jeremy will be back and beat your ass in a few seconds.
man.
Gary, you got more questions?
You want me to leave?
Yeah, leave.
I'm gone.
And never come back. All right, wait. We're pulling together some quick questions. You got to give us a second. All right, here we go.
Everybody's submitting questions.
All right. All right, hold on. I'm getting questions here as we speak. I'll have to throw this together really quickly.
Should I go back to the podium?
Yeah, you better go back there.
Yeah, get into
All right.
position.
All right, let's see. All right, I'm getting some questions right here.
Papers are flying off.
Yeah.
the studio. Very funny.
All right, I've got 4 questions already. Gary, let me see what you have. Some of these questions are a little rough. All right. Good. I have 6 questions now.
Need one more?
One more. All right, I got it.
All right.
All right, we're all set. That's how quickly my staff... I want to congratulate my staff on coming up with 7 questions inside of 3 seconds.
For an 11-year-old.
Yeah.
For 2 11-year-olds.
What do you got over here? You got more questions? All right, there you go.
What?
Mm-hmm. All right.
No one had to prolong a bit.
Yeah, all right. Here we go. Are we ready?
Are you ready?
No. This is all on the fly now, so bear with me. Okay, Jeremy.
Mm-hmm.
For no particular reason, just other than to beat KC for the pure joy of it, because you're 11 years old.
What is the capital of Norway?
Pass.
What is longer, 7 feet or 87 inches?
7 feet.
Napoleon's last name.
I don't know that one.
Mason-Dixon line separates what?
Never heard of it.
What is the capital of California?
Sacramento.
How many oceans are there?
4. 5.
Okay, do you want to go back to your pass?
Yeah, why not?
What is the capital of Norway?
I don't know.
Okay, stop the clock. Now you only got one.
Oh, dear.
He might beat you. I doubt it, though. I can't imagine that he can beat you.
You ain't gonna know any of
I bet
These
you.
were terrible questions.
Well, listen. What do you want?
I don't congratulate them. Their 3-second questions were rotten. They show
right.
every bit of 3 seconds of preparation.
Robin says they were bad questions.
bad questions.
All right, let's see what happens.
See what you come up with.
Please, we were playing with an 11-year-old.
Who wants an ass kicking?
All right, let's see if you could give an ass kicking. If you give an ass kicking, we'll say you did. What is the capital of Norway?
Pass.
Beetle.
What's longer, 7 feet or 87 inches?
7 feet.
Napoleon's last name?
Bonaparte.
Mason-Dixon line separates what?
The north from the south.
What is the capital of California?
Sacramento.
How many oceans are there?
5.
All right. All right, she had one more question. I only asked 6, so I'll stick to 6. All right, you done? You get it enough. What is the capital of Norway? You don't know that.
No.
All right, you did beat the kid. He had 1, you had 2 right.
Yeah!
You beat the kid.
I hate him. And why did you let... Oh, man.
The capital of Norway is Oslo. You got Napoleon's last name. That is Bonaparte.
Yeah.
The Mason-Dixon line, in fact, separates the north and the south.
See, I went to school down south, so I know that.
What's longer, 7 feet or 87 inches? 87 inches was the answer. You got that wrong. The capital of California is Sacramento. The kid got that, too. How many oceans are there?
How many?
7.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that one.
There are 7 oceans. Let me ask you, don't say anything, Casey. Let me ask the kid. CO2 is the compound name for what?
Carbon dioxide.
Yeah. You wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, I didn't know
that was the 7th question. I never got to ask it. Well, I did it on the fly. I told you that.
He would have been tied again.
He would have tied. He would have won. You didn't know CO2. Right. No. See, it would have been a tie.
I'm sorry, Jeremy. This was all their fault.
That's right. It's like the election. It got confused. All right, Jeremy, thank you. And Casey, you can feel good. You beat an 11-year-old.
Italy question, I guessed on that one. What was the one from before? Italy or
Spain, which is closer to the U.S. You guessed
did I get that right?
You got that wrong. Both you and Jeremy got that wrong.
No, he got it. Jeremy got it right.
Oh, yeah, that's the one he got right.
Jeremy, I got to hand it to you. You were a great opponent.
Oh.
But it turns out that I was victorious. You know, it just happens that way.
Hey,
you know?
I want you to do something for me.
What?
Look closely at who you compete with.
All right, Robin, don't get defensive. He won.
Hey, a win is the win.
It's a win, right? It's better you won.
He doesn't care how he gets it.
Why don't you wrestle Beetlejuice?
Jeremy, thanks for coming on the show, and to your dad, Pete. You guys are a nice father and son team, and thank you.
Thanks.
I guess we have to get the news next, but first these words.
Surprise, motherfucker. Did your parents have any children that lived? Well, hello there. I bet they regret that. You're so ugly you can be a modern art masterpiece. Holy mackerel. What's your name, fat buddy? Suckamuckagus. That name sounds like royalty. Are you royalty?
I'm a king, Robert.
Do you suck dicks?
Actually, I'd like to touch.
Shit, I'll bet you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
Oh, you've got a beautiful cock.
From now on, you're Gomer Pyle. Woo! Do you think I'm cute, Private Pyle? Do you think I'm funny? Then wipe that disgusting grin off your face. Well, any fucking time, sweetheart. Sir, I'm trying, sir. Private Pyle, I'm going to give you 3 seconds. Exactly 3 fucking seconds to wipe that stupid-looking grin off your face, or I will gouge out your eyeballs and skull fuck you. 1, 2, 3. Sir, I can't help it. Bullshit! Get on your knees, scumbag.
I'll put him down to his knees, buddy.
Now choke yourself. Gurgle, gurgle. God damn it, with my hand, numbnuts.
Gluckle, gluckle, gluckle.
Don't pull my fucking hand over there. I said choke fart and choke yourself. Are you through grinning? Bullshit, I can't hear you. Bullshit, I still can't hear you. Sounds off like you've got a pair. That's enough. Get on your feet. Private Pile, you had best square your ass away and start shitting me Tiffany cufflinks, or I will definitely fuck you up. Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm different from other people.
What you looking at?
Yeah. What would you do? They just caught a guy in my area. They just arrested him. It was in the paper. He was going around to schools and, you know, videotaping inside boys' gym locker rooms. Mm-hmm. And they said that he'd been doing it for maybe as much as 15 years, and the age range was 6 to 18 years old. What would you do if you found out, like, a guy videotaped your 6-year-old? Would you kill him? Yeah. I would, too.
If we could get to him.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you going to get him, though? I'd borrow his entire collection. Oh, are we on the air?
You know, that's what's going on in The Sopranos now that they're showing the old episodes. They found out the soccer coach was sleeping with one of the girls.
That's right, yeah.
Tony, kill him. No, Tony, don't kill him.
You don't know which to do. Yeah, so, yeah, oh, man, that's unbelievable.
Well, I start thinking about, like, have I ever sent them anywhere to be changed? And luckily I haven't yet, but you start going through your mind.
Yeah. Well, how weird is it? Scott, the engineer, used to go to high school, and they used to make the junior high school, and they used to make the boys swim naked.
Well, he's not an unusual case.
I don't get that.
I never heard of that before.
They wouldn't do that now.
The school that was right down the hall from me, the boys always swam naked.
What do you think was the possible reason for having the boys swim naked?
No,
do you think they just didn't want to wear bathing suits that lay wet in their lockers?
Well, I'll tell you, I had a pool in my school, and we had to wear the bathing suits they gave you, which I always felt sort of skeevy about.
Right.
But given the choice between a skeevy bathing suit and a nude,
none?
I'm going with
they gave you a bathing suit. Did they clean them?
When you were done, you had to throw them in the hamper, and they had this enormous.
And you know how efficient schools are at getting things done. I'm sure they never forgot to clean them.
They had this enormous washer and dryer, but I always suspected that they just threw them in the dryer.
Right. Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if they issued us bathing suits.
And if you didn't go to swimming, you failed phys ed. If you failed phys ed, you couldn't graduate. So you had to go.
Yeah, it's torture. And they know kids don't want to be swimming.
You know, Howard, it's even like the showers. I can't stand that they have to. You have to shower with all the kids.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't understand why the showers couldn't have stalls.
Yeah, why do they have to be open face? Like, why can't they put a door on the shower? Because I think they're afraid some of the kids will be weird in the shower if there's a closed door.
Please.
I mean, I'm trying to think of reasons.
Let them be weird alone.
You know when kids get behind a closed door at school?
I don't know if it's an argument that Jackie and I have all the time, because Jackie thinks it's totally normal to have.
We talked about this so long.
Because Jackie doesn't care who sees his wiener.
Yeah, but as a kid, you don't want anyone looking at your.
As a kid, as an adult, I won't do it. I'm serious.
It's traumatic.
The only guys like at my gym that shower in my gym, they've got private showers, and they have communal, like, area where you can shower. The only guys I see in there doing community shower are the guys with big wieners.
Yeah.
You never see a small guy in there. Right. All the small guys are up in the girls' locker rooms like me. Never see that. They show some guy my small wiener. Because you know they're going to goof on me.
Oh,
how about this?
Be the talk of the town.
In my gym, there was a guy. He was there, and I guess he has a small wiener. I've never seen him. But one of the attendants went up to him, like a foreign guy, and he goes, "Hey!" This guy was like from India or something. Who knows? He goes, "You got a small one."
Oh, no.
Yeah, just like that. It was legend. Because the guy didn't know. Swear to God, it happened. The guy was wrecked. He goes, "You got nothing."
Oh, great.
I'm kidding with him, but
where's the joke if you have
no joke?
Yeah, where's the joke?
The guy was like, "Oh."
But here it is, like, you're going through puberty. You know, a lot of kids don't even have any hair yet.
John's the one who suffered through this. That's why he's telling his own story.
I didn't have hair down there yet.
He wouldn't shower.
What age did you get hair?
10th grade.
Yeah, that's late.
Yeah, so I don't want to play football and have to shower with all these maniacs in 9th grade.
All these hairy guys.
And like everyone called me Baldy for the rest of my high school career. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's horrible.
Well, do you remember making that?
Just wait until you shave down there.
Howard, do you remember making
like
that
a nice clean look?
You remember making that big transition when you were in grammar school and you had gym? Didn't you used to wear your gym stuff under your clothes?
Right.
Yeah, I always did. And let me tell you something. I was the guy in gym we had to wear a reversible shirt. One side was blue, one side was red. If you had to, like,
For
so
teams.
it was for teams. I had a thick shirt. It was a uniform. You had to buy at Wolf's in Rockville Center. It's a thick shirt, and then you had to wear blue gym shorts. So what I would do is I'd have my regular underwear on. They gave you a locker. I'd have my regular underwear on, and I would take off my clothes except for my underwear, throw my gym shorts over the underwear, and then put on my reversible shirt. Then you go out and sweat your brains out. Like you play all kind of sports.
Kickball,
everything, and you're sweating and stinky. So what I'd quickly do is get back to my locker, and all the other guys would go take a shower. I would just, like, whip my clothes up and then just throw my regular clothes on with my underpants.
That had a stinking.
And I would just walk around all sweaty for at least 2 periods. Stinking.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to shower.
Well, because our
be goofed on.
Because the shower's one big room.
Right. And you'd be goofed on.
And none of the girls wanted to take showers, so they would do exactly the same thing. Go to gym and then go back and just put your clothes on and go to class.
Stink.
And then the teachers made showers mandatory.
Right.
And they would have shower duty.
Oh, you did
And
anything.
then they had to.
Let the teachers take a shower.
Everybody was watched from their locker to the shower and out again.
Oh, I would have died.
And you know how you could always tell who the kid was that didn't take the shower? Because their hair would always like, stick to
matted.
their forehead.
Yeah.
Be all
Right. When I had long hair in high school, it would have taken me hours to.
Hey, can I just tell you a funny story about what?
Or you'd have to put it in a little bun.
I'd have to put a bun.
Can I tell you something that our swimming instructor did to one of the students that was really wild? We had like a swimming instructor, and he was a big, tall guy, one of those, he was a coach. you know?
Right.
And one of the guys had pot. And the swimming instructor saw it, and the kid was fully clothed. And the swimming instructor always wore his bathing suit, but then he wore like a little zipper-up jacket and a whistle.
Yeah.
And he took the guy in a full Nelson right behind. He put him right in the pool. He threw him in the pool. He jumped in the pool, and he started drowning him. I'm not kidding. He started pushing his head down, and he brought the guy up for enough air, put him down, did that about 3 times, and he said, if you ever bring pot into my pool again, I'll kill you.
Oh, my goodness.
Like it's his job to be the police.
His pool.
His pool.
The guy's fully close, and now the guy's going to take off his
I wish he
clothes.
had killed the kid, and then he would have got in jail for 5 years.
But of course, now the kid has
Well,
to...
Your Honor, you don't understand. He had pot.
In my pool.
But now the kid has to sit in the locker room for 3 periods with a towel wrapped around him while his clothes go in the dryer.
Right. He put him in a half Nelson.
Full Nelson.
A full Nelson.
Right into the pool.
Nothing happened to that teacher?
No, that years ago, today you have a lawsuit.
Right.
You become a millionaire.
1978?
Are you kidding? The abuse I went through in junior high, I could have filed massive lawsuits and bankrupted the entire Roosevelt community. I received beatings on a daily basis for racial beatings. I could have made a fortune. How?
Not in Roosevelt, but...
Oh, somewhere. I would have sued the state.
Yeah, there you go.
I would have had to work for the beatings I took. I would have said, hey, go ahead and beat me.
Yeah, you did your work.
Statute of limitations on me or what?
Yeah, you're gone. You're done.
Man.
For 7 years for murder, that's got to be done. But
Right. Too bad.
No, murder is a lifetime.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
It never goes away?
Never.
No, let me tell you, I think I was close to being murdered.
You didn't get murdered.
Yeah, I was choked a bunch of times, then passed out.
Attempted murder.
Yeah.
Did I tell you, in my high school, in the men's room, the boys' locker room, there were toilet bowls that weren't in stalls. We were actually talking about it in New Year's Eve.
Like in the Army.
I wanted to know if I was crazy.
That was my high school.
Like, you go into the locker
And there
room,
was nothing around the...
and the gym teacher would be sitting there on the bowl reading the newspaper.
Are you?
And I asked the guys New Year's Eve, I said, am I crazy? No. They said, no. They'd be sitting there reading the newspaper.
That's so weird.
That was in...
Oddly strange.
Hey, who can move it? Can you move your bowels in front of a bunch of guys?
Now, is that why Jackie's so easy to take his clothes off? Because it's because he was
Doesn't mean
as a
anything.
kid.
No, but no.
Everybody took showers. If you didn't take a shower, you were the weirdo.
Yeah,
They
right.
took a
But,
white
but he just never
grew up.
He thinks he has a large penis.
He's under a dozen.
He has. I've seen his. He walks around like a guy who has a big one.
The point is, it doesn't. You guys are all gay.
Yes, he thinks that we're all crazy to think it's weird that I want to shower with other
I
kids.
checked with my insane friends.
The other nuts you grew up.
In my high school, they had the same setup, except it was a regular bathroom in the hallway, no stalls, and no door on the bathroom.
Right.
Because everyone used to get the crap beat out of them, so they took all the doors off and all the stalls down. So the only person who would ever make a number 2 in there was this teacher of ours, this English teacher.
Right.
And you'd walk in there, and the guy would be sitting on the bowl with the New York Times, and then he'd start talking to you.
But
Man. How you
teachers
doing?
didn't have their own bathroom?
This guy insisted on using this one. They did.
Wow.
Weird.
I don't know. My dad says in the Army they had to go to the bathroom in front of other guys. I would have died.
Yeah, well, in the Army, they were trying to reprogram.
Yeah.
Reprogram.
Yeah, I don't need to be reprogrammed.
Did all kinds of torture to people.
And it's bad enough I got to be in the Army. I got to now move my bowels in front of guys.
Well, I love that you're so successful. And one of the most important things when you have a contract is that you have your own bathroom that no one can get in.
Hey, Casey, when you played football, did you get naked for the showers and stuff in front of men?
Of course.
You did?
He was the guy involved in the horseplay. This horseplay among guys like him.
Would you like to be naked and have horseplay?
Some of the guys would be naked and would be fighting each other.
Like a boner fight?
Like no, like some of the black guys would like fist fight each other.
Oh, naked.
Naked.
Oh, horseplay.
I don't know. It was weird, but the weirdest thing was we had stalls next to each other, like the dumpers. You know, so you'd be sitting next to your friend, and he'd be reading the paper like, yo, give him the sports section. And then you'd flush him because he smelled real bad. Like, dude, flush. You smell, you're terrible. You know? Do you have a nice size wiener? I think I'm nice.
Yeah.
Well, let's
when you get out, when practice is like 20 degrees, and you got your jock on, you take your jock off, sometimes the indentation of the jock would be on your pin. You know what I'm saying? And it would be cold out, so you'd be real small. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Hey, I'm telling you, there was a whole group of guys where I played that were the jocks. That didn't care about being naked and were so proud of being naked that they would just do regular stuff naked.
Like walk around naked,
eat naked, fight naked.
And they act like they have clothes on.
Right.
Yeah. And some of the guys like,
and then wrestle naked. That's a strange area.
They do everything naked.
It was weird. Sometimes two guys would get into it.
They didn't even get aroused?
In the shower, and they would be like wrestling around, and everybody would be around yelling at him like, "Yo, kick his ass!"
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
In the shower.
How about feel his ass?
Right.
Rub his ass.
That's a great ass.
You're not doing it right. Let me.
So muscular.
And sometimes when the guys would be leaving, you'd throw a little soap on them so they'd have to come back and wash it off.
You know, on the day after my wedding, you know, Jackie slept over in my house.
Yeah.
And right in the middle of the living room is maybe a couple of guys. He just like takes off his clothes, changes, you know, totally naked.
Yeah.
I can never do that.
He doesn't care.
It's so normal.
Yo, you were talking about taking number 2. It's a little bit off topic, but when I went down for homecoming, Buckethead was in one of those porta potties, and everyone was lined up to go to the bathroom, right? So nobody takes a number 2 in a porta potty, right?
Never.
But this kid did. So we opened the door on him.
Not gay. Don't.
And then everybody's waiting to go and take a pee, and we're saying, it's like, that's real funny, guys.
Buckethead was moving his mouth, and they opened the door.
This was first we started kicking it and stuff like that. He's like, real funny, guys. You're such dicks.
Casey was probably the kid who would beat up, do all the games in the shower, towels.
I guarantee
I saw a videotape of Casey used to go around with his buddies. Describe that. He would, did you ever see this? You gotta watch this. He's such a nut. Didn't you describe that?
What we did was we took condoms. We filled them with ranch dressing, right? And we ran around town. And we would throw them at people. We'd ask them for directions and throw them in their face.
Oh.
And this one guy got out of the truck, and this one was sitting in the park.
Old lady.
It was bad. And then he gets up and he slips it down the back of his shirt. And you see her in slow motion pulling the thing out. And it's like all this ranch dressing spurts all over the place. And she's holding the condom in her hand. Oh, my God.
I saw the tape of it. You know what's it's criminal. It's bordering on criminal.
It was Jackass before Jackass was on.
Oh, my God.
You know what's weird about that?
Yeah, he took a condom with ranch dressing. She pulled out the condom. It was dripping all down.
But, Howard, you know what was weird about that? I remember Casey brought that in, and he thought that this was the funniest tape that ever existed. And everybody started going, that's not right. And all of a sudden Casey's like, well, it was those other guys that did it. I just
he was taking credit for it. Nobody. Until he thought I would be. I go, I don't know, man. It don't look right.
Yeah. And another time, these guys were playing tennis. This guy and his wife. And what we used to do is we used to hide in the bushes and make like those sounds. You know, like when you hit the ball and stuff like that. You know, like girly sounds. So if the guy would hit the ball, like, ah! You know, like that. Finally, the guy got so mad he threw his racket down and chased us.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
And then we had this other.
Although the ranch dressing one is kind of funny, but I
But
just
you
had
don't want to have that done to you.
that little old lady look real sad.
You know, Casey's so weird. He turned me onto a show on the Learning Channel that I've been TiVoing. That's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's not the Learning Channel. It's TLC.
That's
Okay, you ready for this? It's called People Out of Control.
Right.
And every week it's him with the ranch dressing, except it's not. You know, it's stuff like that.
Yeah.
They showed some guys who got a paint gun and just started driving around and whacking people. It's the best show. And I tape it every week. It's
But
wild.
on the Learning Channel, they must do it under the premise that it's all wrong.
Oh yeah, but still, he's watching it because it's.
Is there a narrator going?
Yes.
We're looking at people who are completely out of control.
In this segment, we see people who get really out of control, and then what they do is between segments to make idiots like Casey feel bad about themselves, they get a
Immorality.
shrink.
Yeah, shrink.
They get a shrink and a
This
shrink.
person is
tells you
not
what's
normal.
wrong with them.
They're angry at society and angry at their own parents.
Really, what this person should do is.
Yeah. And now let's look at a tape of a man who threw condoms down an old lady's back filled with ranch dressing.
Yeah, you should submit your tape.
Because what's on that show is not off the mark at all.
Yeah, right.
The ranch thing.
You see, like my friends
You should submit that tape.
I know my friends want to do it now. They say, "Hey, let's go throw cherry tomatoes at people." I'm like, "Dude, we're 25 years old. We get arrested now."
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, one more. This guy was
Let's go throw cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, we used to. We had a train. We had a trestle. When a train would come over, we'd get on top of it and wing cherry tomatoes at people in cars.
What do you do now?
Now, this is great. I was sleeping. Right. This is one summer. My friend. This guy's an idiot. He wakes me up and he says, "Case, there's a guy sunbathing down at the field. Let's get a bucket of water." So the guy woke me out of bed. He was in the, it was pretty early. It was like 10 or 11. So I'm like, all right, you're nuts. I'll drive. You get out of the car and do it.
Right.
So this guy gets out. He gets a big bucket of water, and we drive down in his truck, and I'm driving. The guy's wearing a Walkman, so he has no idea what's going on. He's laying there. He's getting the sun. My friend gets out of the car, walks up to him, throws the whole bucket of water on him, and the guy doesn't know what hit him. He gets back in the car, and I drive away. It's great.
That's nothing,
You
man.
realize how much effort goes
Yeah,
into
but you know what? I got to admit, I did some dumb stuff. This guy we knew used to sleep naked when I worked up at the summer camp.
But at least it's somebody you know.
Yeah, this guy used to sleep naked, balls naked. All the kids would go in for lunch. We worked in the kitchen, and he would just go out while we're supposed to be working. He'd go out on the deck, all right on the water, lay down on the dock, get completely naked with his legs spread, and just like fall asleep and sunbathe. So we got pissed because we're all working. So we took Nair, and we sprayed it all on his, pubes while he was sleeping. And then half hour later, he wakes up. He sees all the white crap all over him. He freaks out. He jumps in the water. When he gets out, he was totally bald. He freaked. You don't even, because think about it. You don't know what happened to you.
We used to be over my
sleeping naked. Yeah. His fault for being naked. Right.
Yeah, but I think this guy they doused with the water is a total stranger.
Random.
Yeah, but he was wearing a Walkman. He was like a foreign guy.
How about the woman who got that ranch dressing down her back?
Strangers.
Oh, and she looked like your grandma. It was so sad.
We used to go over my.
But I wonder if she went home and told her family. Did they laugh? When
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, there's a
trying to
cosm.
go find
And she don't know it's ranch dressing.
Right.
Yeah.
The biggest problem with the guys with
She's probably getting AIDS tested.
the guys with the paint.
Buddy, you don't have AIDS, but you're allergic to salad.
Those guys with the paint gun, the biggest thing, they're lucky they didn't get killed. Because what would happen is like a guy would be riding on his bike, and he would just see a gun come out of a car and hear a sound, and the guy would jump off his bike.
Then you get scared.
You think you're getting shot at.
Right.
You know, one time the cops told on us, right? And they filed this one kid back to his house. And he calls me up, and he says, look, there's a cop here, and he wants to talk to you. So I think he's joking. The cop gets on the phone and says, so what did you guys just do with the tomatoes? And I said, well, actually, he said, what were you doing with the video camera? Because we used to videotape all this. And I said, actually, what we're doing is...
He's like those guys who rob, bodegas and videotape themselves killing the guys in the bodegas.
So he says, what were you guys doing with the video camera and the cherry tomatoes? And I said, well... We're actually filming a documentary about two homosexual aliens that live out in the Hamptons, and it's a big gay love story, and it's great. Turns out it was a real cop, and he came over to my house. So when he came over, he's like, where's the tape? And I had destroyed it. And at the same time, I just date this girl, and she gets dropped off by her sister. We're still in high school. There's a cop car in my driveway.
I don't know what he said.
We used to go over to my friend's house, Howard, when my friend's parents weren't home, then we'd order pizza to the house.
Pizza.
And then we'd go on the roof with eggs. And when the guy showed up, we would
pitiful pizza delivery guy. It's not bad enough you have to deliver pizza.
You egg the guy, but would he see you doing it?
We'd be on the roof of the house.
But he didn't see you, right? Then you just hide.
Yeah, we egg him and hide.
And then what did you do? Then he rang the bell and you answered the door?
No.
We didn't even pay for the pizza.
We never paid for the pizza.
Animal.
Wow.
It's great. I know what you do is you get girls to talk to the front door, and you go around back and you steal the pizzas out of his car.
That's great.
You know what I'm sitting here thinking? You guys are the reason people put those razor blades in the apples.
I know.
Robin, he came back and he said, "Hey, I don't care that you eat the pizza. Just give me the warmer back. It cost me $50."
The delivery guys get lazy and they don't lock the car. They jump in the car.
Right, they're trying to be fair.
I never thought of that. You guys would sneak into the car while the girls kept them busy?
Yeah, why would you pay
"Hey, how you doing?"
How many pizzas would you get out of there?
We just like take 2 pizzas or something like that, and when we came back, who ate the pizza? We all had sauce on our face,
all bloated.
Yeah, we didn't do it, man.
Iggy, you're on the air.
Hey, you guys are frickin' nuts, man. Yeah, well, I was in school back in the early 70s. There was some guy, we called him Filthy Nye. He stank like hell before gym class. And the only way this guy'd get his shower is after we were all done showering. We'd throw him in the shower and block the doorway. We wouldn't let him out till he was done scrubbing.
That's like what do they call
See, I was afraid that would be me because I knew that the jocks would find out that I wasn't showering. For some reason,
this guy was really bad. We called his mother Pincushion.
Why is that?
She got stabbed so frickin' often.
Really? You guys were very sensitive. Wow.
Sounds like a great place.
You know what the jocks used to do in my school? They used to put the freshmen naked in like a big cardboard box and tape them up and then put them in the shower. And the only way the guy gets out is when the water finally gets all the cardboard mushy wet. They can break out
and to be naked.
Yeah, but
there's a lot of jocks do a lot of naked stuff.
They are very cruel and vicious jocks.
Tim, go ahead.
Yeah, hi. Me and my friends, about a couple months ago, we were driving down the road, and we had a car loaded full of soup cans, and we were throwing them Mexican.
What?
He takes, dude. You shouldn't be. First of all, that's right. You could go to jail. That's racial.
Yeah, we got in trouble for it, but
they're throwing soup cans. Throwing soup cans at Mexicans.
You could kill somebody with a soup can.
We used to do all kinds of stuff. We had like frozen oranges.
Well, probably the Mexican guys. The Mexican guys were like, "Wow, this is a great country. They feed you. They feed you right on the side of the road."
We also had a paintball gun too, and we had a few people. Like one lady, she was going to her mailbox to get something, and we fired it and exploded in her hair. She had like a fro. That was like the funny thing.
There's a lot of crazy hype. That's why you're walking down the street. You never know what's going to happen.
That's why kids can't trick or treat anymore.
Yeah, it's just it's bad.
You know what the
People
big thing up
decided to fight back.
You know what the big thing up by me is? I see it. Everyone's got the mailboxes at the bottom of the driveway. You know, mailboxes. And you drive down and you see that somebody's clearly been by with a baseball bat.
You're right.
Playing mailbox baseball.
You know how we used to play a game called Cholito the Guido?
Yeah.
Like Taco Bell used to have these things called Cholitos.
Right.
So we used to get some of them and throw them at like Italians, and they're like they would wear like the IROC.
At Italians. Wow.
Cholito the Guido.
Throw them at an IRA.
Cholito the Guido.
Like guys just walking around town swinging at them. Got like you're in a tank top. Cholito the Guido.
I don't even want to be.
Now, what age did you start tormenting your peers?
Oh, man. He's an angry guy. Casey's the angry jock.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we're going to Cholito the Guido.
Oh, and the fire extinguishers. That was a good one, too.
What?
Yeah, everybody knows that. My friend took his fire extinguisher and stole one time. We go to drive-thru like McDonald's and stuff like that. Yeah, and the poor woman would give us like a hamburger. Someone would blast her in the face, and she would get plucked back like 5 feet. That's a standard one, Howard. That's a standard one. The Burger King window after us, chasing after a car. What the hell is he going to do? We're spraying him as he's chasing. And they're all white.
They're all white.
That's so wrong.
That is so wrong. All of this is wrong.
First of all, they're doing it to poor people who are just like, I hate being in the stupid Burger King outfit. I hate having to deliver pizza.
Oh,
and they
man.
get the egged
And by the way, like the Learning Channel, I'm presenting this so people know what to look out for. Joe, go ahead. You're on the air.
We were kids, Robin.
Yeah, Howard.
Naive.
Yeah.
Naive.
Hello?
Yeah.
One of the funny things I ever did was, we had this really mean guy in our block when I was a kid. The guy used to throw water on the street, throw crap on the street, so we couldn't play in front of his house. A couple years later, we went back. We hired a couple of Mexicans when the guy left for work to break up his whole front sidewalk.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like you hire them and say, hey, listen, I want
you to do some work.
I want some work on my house.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
That's good.
All right, thank you. Well, let me tell you, all this stuff is hijinks. It's all wrong.
just remember this old lady would be like, hey, outside of Pathmark, and they would get about to squirt and say, hey, did you get any bargains today? And then they'd blast her with a fire extinguisher.
He's so happy.
I would do it to me, though.
You get old.
Only to be back in college.
Howard,
I know. I totally learned so much. I did. This guy got 800 on his boards.
I didn't get
And you
800.
wonder why he was...
What'd you get, 840?
790.
Oh, you got 790?
No, 820. 820. I got 790 PSAT, and I did better. I got 820.
Howard, when you were like in eighth
class, too.
When you were like in 8th grade, did you
class, you got probably went to like Stanley Kaplan. Well, what'd you get on your first SAT? 790. And he's like, well, what do you think we're going to do for you? Well, let's say we get you up 50 points.
You know what? I think it was the other way around. I think I got the high score on the PSAT, and I took the class at the Jewish Center, and I got a with 790.
You got stupider. Jews. You got stupider.
You get 600 for signing your name.
No, you don't. You get 200
on each test.
You probably figured Jews could make you smart.
Yeah, right.
The Jews must know
The
something.
Jew's head exploded. He couldn't believe it. He goes, I can't help this guy.
Howard, when you were in junior high school and you were walking down the hall, did anybody ever come and just knock your books out from behind you?
No.
That was Casey, though.
No.
You had to.
It wasn't.
I think they thought I was just odd in my high school. When people didn't pick on me, and they
You
didn't.
were missed by everybody.
Yeah, and they just didn't pay attention to me.
Yeah.
See, we had a woman in my school that I still think about all the time. I really feel sorry for her. I wonder whatever happened to her. She made the mistake. She was not an attractive woman to start. And she made the mistake of saying she was a Buddhist and that she worshipped cows. And I remember people would just drive down the block and throw stuff at her and call her cow lover. And he's great, there goes the cow. And she was one of those chicks that would just take it. You know, it was like, don't worry.
Yeah, you could just...
I can take it.
Yeah, but what do you do? Yeah. High school, I was ignored. I definitely...
Probably better, because otherwise you could have been
I'm definitely peaking now.
the brunt of his shenanigans.
I know guys who peaked in high school.
Oh, I know
They
a
were
lot of
the
them.
coolest guys in high school, and now they're losers.
You're looking at one there.
I know a guy who was
I peaked in college.
Yeah,
Somebody called a fake, bomb threat in my high school, and when they corralled all the kids out of school, one of the teachers had a heart attack and died.
Wow.
And it was a fake thing.
Yeah.
And
heart attack?
No, it wasn't. It was just
Fake
like a
bomb
yeah.
scare.
And in my high school, everyone always did the fake bomb scares to get out of school. It was a fake thing.
Pizza.
used to get on the vodka and pizza and throw eggs at the
Hey, Howard, I used to have
pizza delivery guy. Standing.
Okay.
I used to have 2 dogs, and I used to have to clean up after them.
Yeah.
So I'd have to save all the dog turd in these garbage bags, right? So one day I get the great idea. I said, I'm not going to touch the dog crap, but I'm going to get gloves.
Right.
So I'd take a little nugget and wing it at my brother when he came home from school. He deserved it. Throw dog crap at him. That's funny.
Such joy.
It's great. These are like the happy childhood memories I had.
Yeah. You know, there was always a guy in the neighborhood that was a little disturbed. The guy around the corner from me put out his pumpkin. And remember how kids would always steal pumpkins?
Yeah.
He used to spend all day. He would tap in straight pins
over there, by the way?
He would what?
Tap in straight pins backwards. You know,
Right.
tap 'em in.
In the pumpkin?
Yeah. So it was like a big pin cushion except backwards.
Right.
Then he'd sit there and wait. All of a sudden, hear somebody stealing the pumpkin.
Oh, that's great. That's funny.
Yeah, get your hands off my pumpkin.
Yeah. I know one year my dad got pissed because kids were egging his house.
like in that movie?
Yeah.
Can't Buy Me Love?
Yeah, right. So, I don't know. He did something weird to some of those kids. I think I blocked it out. All I know is they stopped egging the house.
What do you think he
Don't mess
did?
with my
Better
omen.
go back and dig
I
up
don't
that
know,
yard.
He got him.
How did he know it was that? Oh, he saw him outside?
He raped him. No, I don't know. Somehow they stopped.
Stop crying.
Something.
That's not the house to do
Stop
it.
crying on the over.
I used to sock houses. You ever do that on Halloween?
Yeah.
With
Fill up a
with
bag.
flour?
Yeah, fill up a bag of chalk and socks.
Oh, yeah.
I was a little kid, though.
It's harmless. It washes away.
I don't know, but then I got admit,
Soaping was the bad thing. 'Cause it's
soaping
forever
what?
to get
The
that.
house?
Yeah, soap in the house. And
Egg in the house is the worst.
Egging was bad, too. 'Cause
It's
they used to
the
egg
worst.
the
You got to
cars.
paint your whole house over. You can't get egg off your house. That's real bad.
They used to egg the cars.
No, I saw them. They took a Volkswagen Beetle in my neighborhood, and there's a lot of shaving cream in those little cans.
Yes.
And you used to get those little fly windows open, and you just kept squirting it, and they would fill up the VW with shaving cream.
Oh, that's funny.
We came out to the bus one day. We saw that. We cried.
David, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard, I used to be a players rep for the Dallas Cowboys, and they used to have a rookie night where they take out the rookies at training camp to this bar called Nail and Dash. They would get the rookie really drunk and sloppy to the point where they'd have a friend of theirs skate from the corner of the room, a big black guy, and they'd tell him, whatever you do, do not get so out of shape here that you pass out. That guy's known to take people. He's under investigation. Long story short is they'd get the guy so drunk where they'd actually knock him out. They'd bring him up to this hotel at the block away. They'd strip him naked in bed, wipe Vaseline all over his ass, and put Red Hot, which is this cream, in their crack. They would not tell the rookie anything. So the next day in training camp, he would show up, and no one would say anything during the entire training camp.
That's a great one.
Yes, they wouldn't tell him till later.
Vaseline and Red Hot. And the last thing he remembers is there was a big black guy that said, be careful, don't get too drunk.
Yeah.
To rape the players.
And they wouldn't, no one would say anything until the end of training camp. So for 3 months, the guy's just in agony thinking that he got split.
Oh, that's great. Probably at the doctor getting checked. Yeah, that's a good one. Thanks.
I'll give you a great one. Ratso wrote a book about the New York Rangers, and in the late 70s, what they would do to the rookies is they had this old rusty razor that they kept around just for the rookies, and it was old and rusty, hadn't been sharpened forever, and they would get the rookies naked. They would duct tape their feet together and their arms together, and then they would just shave their private areas.
Come on.
It was like really painful.
See, that ain't funny.
I know. That's a little gay.
Yeah, that's gay.
You even know.
Yeah, even Casey knows it. What is it again?
Hey, Howard, can I tell you one? We used to have this.
Listen to Ganji's voice. What happened to you?
I went skiing, and I think from like skiing up in the snow and everything.
From skiing, he got the voice.
Ski is known to hurt your voice.
Yeah, people get, I know a guy skied into a tree and died. It was Sonny Bono, but
it was cold and it was snowy, and I was out skiing.
He skis on his boat.
Dude, it's probably because you didn't sleep and you eat all the wrong things. That's why your voice is all screwed up.
That could probably be it too. Let me tell you this story.
Would you step on those 2 feet right there?
How much do you weigh? I weigh a lot.
218?
Are you over 218?
Yeah, oh yeah.
230?
Oh yeah. No, I don't think
step on the scale. Let's see what you weigh.
With big shoes.
Let's see.
Oh my! Wow. Oh my! Get out of the way!
Wait, stand still. 235. 236.
I have shoes on. I have big shoes on.
All right, take 5 pounds off.
Let me tell you this story. Get off my weight. So when
let's get back your voice.
When we were kids, we had this Indian family that lived next door to us.
Yes.
And they used to pickle stuff outside in these big jars.
They pickle stuff?
Yeah, all the time. So we used to empty the jars out and then go number 1 in the jars.
Casey's laughing.
We'd always
that's terrible.
We always had this one kid that hung out with us that we always hated, but we liked having him around because he was fun to goof on.
Right.
So
sort of like you with us.
Exactly.
Right.
So like we'd make him go out and buy us beer, and then we'd always take 1 beer out, empty it out, and then we'd go number 1 in it, and then close it back up, and then put it back in the case.
Oh my God.
That's
nice.
That's a big athlete.
Yo, I
hope they gave the pickled food to your mom. Oh, Mrs. Ganji. Well, I could give you some of my pickled food.
Ready for your fat son.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Sounds like he saw Casey in the street in Manhattan, talking to himself, like going crazy.
Casey comes to me, we're over the vacation, we're working last week. Casey comes to me and he goes, don't you hate when you run into people you know on the street? And he goes, I ran into Sal and he caught me. I was talking to myself and he caught me.
Talks to himself walking down the street.
Casey?
Yeah.
I felt bad for him.
He's really, he is the craziest guy in the show.
How far is he from the straight jacket?
I'm not gonna lie about it. He did nail me. He nailed me.
What were you talking about?
I was, you never did that?
Did they teach you in anger management that that's bad?
No, you never like, to stop all the thought, you just say something so you listen?
What?
Stop the thoughts in your head, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, to stop, hey, Casey,
want to come to lunch with us?
No, wait, you never did that? Just to...
No!
What are you talking about? Seriously, tell me what you're talking about.
Like, do you hear stuff in your head? Everybody does, doesn't everyone? Like you hear it's your own voice.
I
You short your voice?
Yeah, but sometimes I'll try and think about something, but then something else will pop in.
Right. So then you start talking.
To stop it, if I talk, I can concentrate on it.
You can't control your mind without talking?
Well, I won't actually talk. Sometimes I'll just mouth it. Like,
what thoughts come in that are so uncomfortable that you need to talk to stop them?
It's really weird. It's going to sound weird when I say it, but it's really not. It's an abstract thought. Like, say that I'll be near a baby or something like that.
Right.
Oh no. And it sounds funny, but like, what would happen if I just took this kid and threw it?
Oh my God!
Right.
That's OCD, Howard.
I knew he had those thoughts. But I would never do that. But I still have the thoughts. So to stop the thoughts,
Okay.
What do you say to stop the thought? I usually just I'll shake or something like that.
Yes,
and then,
master.
And then if I can concentrate if I say, just don't say throw the baby or something.
Oh, so he has a conversation about whether he should throw the baby or not.
Oh, so you say
basically throw the baby, don't throw the baby.
So you say to the voice, don't throw the baby, don't throw the baby.
It sounds he's not totally over my house. It sounds totally insane, man. I know what it sounds like.
What do you say? Honestly? So the thought comes in your head. Gee, wouldn't it be weird if I threw the baby? Not that you would do it.
And then another one will say, shut up.
Right. Another thought will say, shut up and stop.
But it's still me saying that. It's just like, stop saying that.
Right. And then what do you say out loud?
If I was, in this case, I was on the street, and I must have been, I don't remember what I was thinking about, but it was probably just talking about something else, so I wouldn't think about it anymore.
Oh, he distracts himself from...
He distracts himself.
Yeah, but what is this conversation to distract himself? That's what.
But since you know you're not going to throw the baby, so why not just have the thought and let it...
Because it will still be in there. It's like...
It bothers him to have a bad thought. Because it makes him feel guilty.
But if you talk out loud...
Then the other one will go away.
Right.
The other one.
The other voice.
You know what's really weird? What's really weird is, like, after the show, Casey and I just pretend these conversations never happen, and we just talk about work, and we're just two normal guys. Yeah. We just don't discuss it.
You don't know what he's listening to.
No, not a clue.
Casey, this is the voice in here. Get them all out of the... Throw them out the window.
Toss the kid.
Toss the kids.
No, usually it happens at night when I'm going to sleep.
Mike, what do you think about? Like, give us a thought you would think that you had to now talk about.
Everybody's goofing on me, man.
No.
Nobody's goofing on you. No.
Not in this room.
Sometimes I'll try and think about something, but then something else will come in and say, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that.
You can't give us a for instance.
Be honest. I'll help you with this. Seriously. Don't be embarrassed.
Just say it.
Does it usually involve some sort of violence, like hurting somebody?
Yeah. Like, what is one of the worst thoughts you had? I know you're not going to act on it.
Girlfriend or something?
Well, what's worse than wanting to kill the baby? It's really weird. Like, sometimes I'll laugh out loud because, I'll see like an old lady walking down the street or something like that, walking down the stairs, and I'll have this voice say, what happened if you just kicked this old lady down the stairs?
Right.
Now, it'd be great to break her in.
Of course, I would never do that.
Right.
But at the same time, why am I having these thoughts?
Right. Why were you even thinking that?
I just think it's because...
in order to control your mind, you start to talk out loud.
Right.
And what will you say?
Something like, why am I having these thoughts?
No. He says something else. Like, what will you say?
It's weird. I don't say the same thing every time.
Give me an example of something you say. Trying to understand.
It just happens. Like, I've been having the thoughts, it's not... Do you address... I have a conversation with someone. Casey, do you address the issue at hand, or do you say, the Met game's on tonight, I gotta watch that? Or do you actually address the issue?
That's a nice little old lady. What do you say?
No, he said before, you say stop it, right?
No, I don't say stop it out loud. The other voice in my head is saying, stop doing that,
Right, here's what goes on. I think I'm with you. You have a bad thought. What would it be like if I pushed the lady down the steps? Then the other voice goes, "Hey, stop it!" This is all the voices in your head.
Right.
So
then, in order to help the argument,
it's not someone else's voice; it's my voice.
Oh, of course. So, in order to stop the bad voice and to help out the good voice, you then say out loud what? I'm trying to understand.
Sometimes I'll just mouth what I'm trying to think about. Like, say I have to I got to book Jason Priestley later today.
Right.
I won't say it out loud, but maybe just to start the thought, I'll just mouth the words.
So in other words, this argument, you leave the argument between the good voice and the bad voice.
Right. But Howard, I try and distract myself.
And do they keep arguing during the time you're distracting yourself?
Yeah. This is mostly when I sleep.
Why do you just say, "Will you two please shut the F up"?
Sometimes I do. I'm just like, "Shut up." Casey, is there ever...
You say, "Shut up."
Not out loud, but I'm in my head. I'm just like, "Stop,"
But when Sal saw you, you were talking out loud.
Yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about, but I know he nailed me.
And what did Sal? What were you saying when Sal saw you?
I don't remember. I was embarrassed.
Sal just said he was blabbing. But Howard, this is probably why he.
I don't yell and stuff. I don't call attention to myself. It's just like
we have a small conversation.
This is probably why he has trouble like getting aroused. I bet you.
I don't have a problem getting aroused.
Howard, but I bet you when he's gonna have sex, he has all this stuff going on in his head. You know what I mean?
You ever go like when you're about to have sex? You ever go, gee, what would it be like if I strangled my girlfriend? Not that you would do it.
What if I skinned her? Answer honestly. Is there ever a lot of anxiety when you have sex? And be honest.
Well, ever since you guys started ripping on me, yeah, then I thought it was in it, but I never had a problem, though. Right. But I never had a problem.
Get it up.
I really didn't. Not since college.
Why can't you get it up?
Can't get it up.
Will I be able to get it up?
Get it up, you faggot.
Get it up.
You're a homo.
Get up and go to the bathroom.
You're a homo.
No, don't.
I like that guy's naked ass. No, I don't.
Don't like men.
I'm looking at this guy's ass.
Shut up.
It's muscular.
No, it's not.
All right, listen, Casey.
I want to get 10 for him. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Hey, it sounds weird, but it's really not.
I understand.
Howard,
I want to kiss Brad Pitt.
See,
It doesn't sound that bad.
That's the whole defense mechanism. Casey, you ever notice Casey's conversation start off with, this happens to you, right? Or this is normal, right? But it's so not normal, and it never happens to any of us.
No, but don't you have conversations with yourself sometimes?
You know how you're lying in the tanning bed talking to yourself?
I have thoughts in my head.
And they conflict a lot?
They don't escalate into argument.
Thoughts, but the two voices don't argue.
Are you arguing with yourself?
Do you ever dress up like your mother and
get a big meat cleaver, run a hotel,
and imitate her voice?
I'm not doing a good job explaining it, and I'm coming across like a complete freaking wacko, but I'm not.
Did you tell your psychiatrist about this?
That's the least of my problems, dude.
Oh yeah. Does your father ever come to your head?
No, not at all.
Casey.
Don't you wonder what he talks to the shrink about? If that's not
Casey, this is your father.
Push the old lady down the stairs.
You were never a good wrestler. You were my biggest disappointment. You never did good at wrestling camp.
I didn't? I thought I was all right.
Hey, can we speak to that other voice? The one that has all the bad thoughts?
Yeah,
can you let him hear? Can you let him open up and talk to us?
No. What if I could throw that baby through the goalposts?
Come on, Sybil.
You know what?
How many people are in there?
I think
football team.
I have card games with them.
There we go.
What'd you say?
I was just gonna say I was going to this doctor. I went to this neurologist, and he seems to think that since I had maybe a few concussions or something like that, there might be scar tissue in there.
Oh yeah.
That might cause a misfiring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah,
you need an oil change.
You know how he ended up at the neurologist? Because he started telling me some symptoms of some stuff that were bothering him, and it just happened to be the same symptoms Dr. Mark Green was having on ER. So I said, maybe you have a brain tumor.
Oh,
around. And Casey started really getting into it. I said, Dr. Green on ER, he's been having the same stuff.
Casey told me he thought he had a brain tumor.
And Gary said something the other day which totally freaked me out. I wish you didn't say it.
What's that?
You were telling Howard some story, and you were saying this pilot, he was up there, and one of the symptoms of when you're going to pass out and you're out of oxygen.
Oh, yeah, John Glenn.
You see black spots.
Yeah, that's
so now
oxygen deprivation.
Black spot, I think I'm going to have a heart attack. Great, thanks, dude.
Seeing black spots is the beginning of oxygen deprivation if you're in a plane 8,000 feet above the earth.
Yeah.
What I like is Casey thinks if he explained this better, it wouldn't sound weird.
No, I really, if I could do a better job, it's weird to understand.
No, I understand. You have a voice in your head that gives you a weird thought, and then the other voice, the voice of reason, which is still your voice, comes in and
not
says,
like it's a strange voice.
And says, hey, what are you having that thought for? And then the arguing back and forth fatigues you, and in order to stop the debate, you talk out loud to drown out the two voices.
Believe me, you guys think I'm stupid. I want to think nothing. I don't want to have any thought.
Can I tell you I understand?
Howard, do you know who he is?
You want to have no thoughts.
I want to be a robot.
You want to be Gary the retard.
Howard, yes, I do. Ignorance is bliss, man. That's when people are happy.
Yeah, good.
He's Peter Sellers in Doctor Strange.
I know. All right, listen. It's fascinating to be brought into your world. I got to take a break. I got to go to the news.
I'm glad it's fascinating for you.
No, listen. We're all fascinated. No one's your enemy here.
We're all frightened.
We're all your friend. We're all friends.
Cover me.
He's the one who gets my food.
I'm starting to wear a vest.
All right.
No, don't spin it.
All right, we have to take a break. Casey is no problem. Not for me and you, pal.
You really don't have any trouble walking into and out of OTB. Every time I pass one of those places, I just see these old, defeated men.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I walk past them, I see a guy talking to himself. All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Let's go, baby.
Help, 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 help. Help, help, help.
talking about MILFs. I saw a ton of MILFs down on my vacation.
What is a MILF, please?
Oh, honey, come on.
I'm not familiar.
No. A mom I'd like to F.
Oh.
MILF.
I never heard that.
What are you talking about? Are you a guy, Jackie?
Would you just make that?
No, I'm on vacation, and this hot blonde walks by in this sexy little bikini, followed by 2 little children.
Oh, my goodness.
2 blonde little kids.
Which usually is a turnoff, right?
Oh, please. And I'm going, God damn, if that ain't a MILF. First I'm thinking it's the nanny. And sure enough, it was a MILF.
How did you find out? You had to know.
I asked around. I said, what's the deal over there? Is that the nanny? They go, no, she's the mother. The husband, I don't know where the husband was. He wasn't there the whole week.
Oh, one of those.
She was a total MILF.
She's,
a mom I'd like to F.
Vacationing without the husband.
Yeah. Huh? Oh, what a MILF.
She was, you know.
I go to this guy, what's with the MILF? He goes, oh, you noticed.
He didn't need any.
No, he's a man.
He knew exactly what was going on.
Of course he knew. Hey now. I go, what's the story on the MILF? Hey now. Right?
And there were lots of them, huh?
Yeah, quite a few. You see a lot of MILFs now. You see these women that they're taking care of themselves.
What happened in the generation, like our parents? There were no MILFs, were there?
No. There was one MILF.
Per community.
I went to Dr. Lou Weinstein's bar mitzvah when I was 13 years old, and I met a kid there named Robbie. And Robbie walks up to me and he goes, hey, you see that girl over there? Isn't she hot? And I go, man, she is hot. He goes, you'd like to F her, wouldn't you?
Hey.
I go, I sure as hell would, man. Who is she? He goes, that's my mom.
The kid was telling you about it.
Robbie said that to me.
Goodness. He knew.
I'll never forget that. And I go, God damn, she's a MILF.
Hey.
That's some MILF. This guy's mom was as hot as any chick you'd ever see.
Sounds like one of those Italian words.
Well, did you ever go over some kid's house, and all of a sudden you walk in and the mom is like, you just want to bang her? Oh, yeah. Sure. And you're like, God damn, your mom's a MILF. This kid at least knew his mom was a MILF.
Yeah, most kids don't seem to know until, they get to a certain age when all the kids want to visit them.
And out on Long Island, when I was living there before my tragedy.
Before you were thrown off.
Before I was thrown off the island. I was thrown off Temptation Island. Before that happened, there was Well, Ashley is 8 years old, my daughter. So tons of MILFs showing up at the pool parties.
You did say that, like, when she started in the whole preschool thing, you started to see.
I was going to pick her up from school every day because of the MILFs. I'm like, man, it's a MILF parade.
You volunteered. I'll pick her up.
And you got young kids, Gary. You must see tons of MILFs.
Tons. But I'll tell you, at the high school thing, there were a couple of them in high school, but there was this one, and the daughter was pretty hot, but the mom was hotter.
Right.
And my buddy Frank and I would go to parties at her house. She'd have a party like once a month because it was a single mom.
Yeah, MILF.
Which is even better. Oh. And Frank and I, we worked her for like a whole year. My buddy Frank was sure he was going to be able to get the mom, but we couldn't pull it off.
Nah, it's very hard to bag a MILF.
But don't you think Gary's wife is going to be a MILF?
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of kids and, his son's friends.
Oh, it kills me. When there's birthday parties and stuff, all the MILFs come running out.
And for you, your child is what, 8 years old now?
Yeah.
But that's your third child. For the women having their first kid,
that's right.
They're like 30, 31.
Their 8-year-old is their first kid. Right. They're at tops 30 years old, and a lot of them jog 5, 6. I talked to all of them. They jog 5, 6 miles a day.
They jog to the meeting.
Yeah.
But no, I go to the school meetings and stuff sometimes, and there's a lot of MILFs in there.
PTA meetings.
Are you also hot for your kids' teachers?
No, I don't.
Nah, you very rarely see a good one.
No,
I mean, my kids' teachers have been attractive, but no.
But to bang the MILF is the way to go. If you're a really good looking, I bet you Jackie's banged the MILF for too, because when he was in high school, he was real good looking.
You think?
Yeah.
I wish. So.
No MILFs. Yeah. If you bang a MILF,
you made it.
You're a man.
You're a big man on campus.
You know what I heard was a MILF? I remember KC's mom. That guy called him one time.
Yeah, KC's mom's a MILF. I hear your mom's a MILF.
No, that's not what I came in to talk about.
Did all your buddies want to bang your mom?
No, that's my mom.
Yeah. Is she a total MILF?
KC because he'd lose his mom.
How old's your mom? How old's your mom now?
I don't know.
She about my age, 47?
I don't know. Probably. Who knows?
How's she look?
A great ass. She's in better shape than anyone here.
Really?
Yeah, she's better shape than me.
She's a MILF.
She kicked my ass.
She's a MILF.
Trot her out. Pretty?
She blonde?
Give me your mom's number. I never banged a MILF.
Is she pretty, Casey? Because a guy will tell you.
Well, yeah, I got a friend who's an elementary school teacher.
Yeah.
And he tells me that there's so many MILFs when he goes through the parents come in. What is that called? The parent teacher?
Yeah.
He tells me he wears 2 pairs of underwear.
Really?
Yeah. He said elementary school, that's where it is.
Yep. That's where it's at.
That's what you got to do. Be an elementary school teacher.
What I do is I would go down to the school just to pick the kids up and look at the MILFs.
But the teacher gets to actually talk to him.
Right.
Yo, I used to lifeguard, Howard, and I'd be up on the stand. It was code word. Hey, look at that MILF over there.
Right, you know what a MILF is.
Of course.
Hey, have you ever had your mother walk onto the beach and you didn't know it was her?
Robin, kiss my big ass.
What's your mother doing for sex these days? Because your father's dead.
Dude, I
seriously, do you know?
I have no idea.
She dating?
I don't know.
She gotta need it. She gotta need a man in her life, something to keep her happy.
Watch where you're going here, all right?
Really?
Watch where you're
Why? What's the insult? She's a woman.
She's a woman. You never go to the house on the weekend and your mom, there's a guy there, and you met him, your mom
Wait,
goes,
what the hell are you talking about? There's a guy. They make it sound like there's
like there's a guy there, maybe they're having coffee, and she goes, hey,
no,
Casey,
dude, you have no idea.
Uncle Sam?
You don't have any uncle?
What the hell do you think this is?
You don't have Uncle Bill? Uncle Beal?
This is Uncle Bill.
Wait a second, you're another dad, and your mom's not allowed to date?
I mean, your mom's got a date. She's a full-bodied woman.
She has needs, Casey.
Dude,
I'm not trying to...
You guys should just shut up, right? Because you have no idea what you're talking about.
But it's not dirty. She's a human being.
I don't give a crap. What you
She's not a nun, Casey.
Casey, you're going to need a date.
I'm married.
Oh, and you're the guy for it, right?
She's a MILF.
How long has his father been away? Let's say.
How long has your father been out? You call it yourself.
Like you went out for coffee?
You went out for cigarettes. Yeah, how long has your dad been out of the house?
Couple years.
Really?
It's overdue.
5 or 6, right?
And you're telling me she's not dating?
I don't know.
You never discussed
You've never heard of her dating.
Was she what?
You've never heard of her going.
She never asked you to fix her up.
No, I'm sure she got friends.
All right. Well, why can't I be a friend?
Because, can't do that.
I'm a good guy.
Yeah, you're a good guy.
What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with you, man.
Casey,
I'll take who catch you like a baby.
Would it bum you out if you
learned how to give 100 orgasms?
I'd had to do the spider touch, bro. I talked to Dr. Casorla.
Oh, if you know how to do that, it's fine. Then.
Yeah, right. She'll love it.
Give her 35 minutes.
I'll give her 35 minutes.
The spider touch is for men who don't work. All day to hang around the house and touch like a spider. But Casey, if your mom came home one day and just said, listen, Casey, I just want to sit you down and talk to you. Listen, I found a guy that I'm dating. He's a nice guy. I think you'd like him. What would you do?
Great. Power to it, then. That's great.
You think he'd have that discussion with you, or would she invite you over to dinner one day and some guy would be sitting there?
If she's a MILF, that guy's hitting on her.
No. You have no idea. You think you do, but you don't.
She know about rear delivery? Because I'm telling you, I'm the man.
I'll show you. I'll show you some delivery. I'll deliver a beating over there, bro.
You know wait about rear delivery.
Casey, you've never been with your mother and somebody hasn't flirted with her, or...
Yeah, of course.
And are they dead now?
Yeah.
Where are they buried? Yeah.
Wouldn't you like to know?
You've never been home and had the phone ring and it's a guy calling for you.
I don't live at home anymore.
You see how his whole body tightens up?
Yeah, he's all uptight.
His whole body gets tight.
No, I'm uptight because I'm pissed off at a certain company.
Why? What's the big deal?
I put the self-tanner on the other day.
Oh, all right. Oh, is this I heard about this. First of all, are you a effeminate man or what?
No.
Are you effeminate?
No.
You put
Do I appear effeminate to you?
You put self-tanner on?
Yeah, instead of going to the tanning salon.
Why? Why? You're a good-looking guy, man.
I'm very vain. I'm vain.
Why are you so obsessed with the tan?
I'm a white man, and I'm very vain.
What is that? You're a white man, so what, man? You're a good-looking guy. What do you need to be? Chicks are into you. You got a girlfriend. What are you tanning for every goddamn minute of your life?
Have you ever noticed Casey being any different shade?
No.
Except for red?
Yeah.
When he tans, he turns red.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Dude, like right now, you're not tan, and you look fine.
No, I don't.
You do.
I look horrible.
Do you look in the mirror at yourself all day?
No, I
don't.
don't.
Who are you putting a tan on for? For us?
Yeah.
Dude, you look fine.
No, I don't care what you think.
Then who are you doing it for,
Me.
ladies?
But you can't see yourself.
You're not looking in the mirror, you said.
Go stop it. So why do you work out? Why do you work out?
So I'd be healthy.
So you'd be healthy? What?
And I look good. I want to look nice.
You don't even care about living. You don't.
I want to look nice.
No, you don't.
Sure I do. That's why I work out.
So who are you looking nice for?
For myself, if I go out with a chick.
That's my answer, too. For myself.
No, but I want to look good for chicks.
I want to look good for my girlfriend.
But you already got your girlfriend. You don't have to be tan.
You couldn't get chicks if you didn't work out. If you were a big fat slob, you think you'd get broads?
I could.
Of course you could.
Yeah.
So why do you do it?
Because I want to be healthy.
You want to feel good about yourself.
What does tanning do? You're talking about working out. It's to be healthy.
All right, you look at a black guy and you look at a white guy, the same exact build.
Yeah.
The black guy looks better because
but who cares?
Darker.
He's the better.
Dude, you're a girl.
Howard, the black guy's a better athlete.
You need to take your clothes off.
A goddamn girl.
Wait, so
let me understand something.
Okay.
So you were going to the tanning salon, right?
Yeah, but
now you stopped that?
I'm claustrophobic. I hate doing it. It's bad for your skin.
Right.
So throw a little. Look healthy. You know what I'm saying?
So what did you do? Tell me what you did.
Painted himself.
Yeah, you put paint on yourself.
No. It's a spray. It's a spray. You put the spray on.
Yeah.
And all right, so I put the stuff on at about 12 noon on Saturday.
You sprayed your whole body.
Sprayed my
Can
whole
I ask
body.
you a question?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm being serious. So you took off all your clothes.
I got out of the shower.
All right, you got out of the shower.
Yeah.
You dry yourself.
Yeah.
And then you took a spray can.
Yeah. Well, it's like a squirt.
Yeah.
But I use this other one, which is good. It's the lotion.
You spray can. Calm down. You spray can.
Yeah.
You start spraying yourself.
Right.
On your pin and everywhere.
I didn't spray my pen. I put it on my ass though.
How close do you get to the no-fly zone?
How do you do your back?
I can't reach, so there's probably
who's gonna do
it? If my girlfriend's around, she'll do it for me. But I can't reach my back. See, you know.
I get it.
I know who's gonna see it. So
who's gonna see it?
Who's gonna see it? The other guys.
Yeah, the guys in the gym.
No, the guys that are doing it.
So they can spray your back while they're doing you.
Yeah. You should leave your ass white so it's a good target.
So is your goal to make it look like you've been laying in the sun, like in other words?
No, it's to look healthy. See, I'm a white guy. I'm very white, and in the wintertime, I'm
so
like,
what happened when you
chunky.
sprayed? What happened when you sprayed the crap on you?
All right, so I sprayed the stuff on me, right? So 12 midnight, all of a sudden I'm itching. So I left the stuff on all day, right? I'm itching, and I look down and I break out in hives all over.
Now you
the
look
place.
great.
No, now it looks like poison ivy, and it itches like a bastard, right?
Right.
So I get through it. I go to the pharmacy at like 2 in the morning. I get some of this cortisone crap, and I rub it on there.
Cordate or something?
Yeah, something like that. So then the next day I wake up, and it's all over my other half of the body.
Oh.
Okay, so listen to this.
Because you're a homo.
So now I'm thinking, you know what, maybe
what kind of guy puts suntans?
It's very gay.
None of my friends. Neil Drake would never do that. Pat Menachia would take you. Pat Menachia, who is 100% man.
What does he think of this?
A tanning lotion?
Yes.
Pat Menachia, what is he, Italian?
Yeah.
So he's got like a nice olive skin. I don't. I'm half Mick, half
Pat would never, ever put tanning.
Yeah,
Marco
because he's not white and pasty.
Marco Battaglia.
Another Italian.
He would never do that.
Larry Bird didn't do it. Wayne Gretzky didn't do it.
Larry Bird's a basketball player.
Oh, please.
They're white guys.
Man.
They're the whitest white guys that ever walked the earth.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? You know how we watch Temptation Island and we goof on that one guy we think is wearing eyeliner?
Yeah.
That's
That's you.
That's in the no, it's in the same.
Kaya.
Eyeliner and tanning lotion are in
You're
the
like
same
Kaya on Temptation Island.
No, it's not the same thing.
The guy couldn't wear tighter shirts.
I know.
I know.
And his
He
eyelashes.
might as well tie them.
You might as well wear a belly shirt.
But not only is he wearing eyeliner, I think he's doing something to his eyelashes to make them longer.
I don't know what his deal is.
And then he has to spike the hair every day on the island before he comes out of the
Mousse and
You know
gel.
what? If he tans himself, they're going to have to move him to the other end of the island.
Dude, you're a man. You're manly, man. You got a muscular body. What are you doing with tanning?
You do stuff for your parents all the time. That isn't exactly masculine.
Come on. I would never put tanning.
Don't you? You know, I look at Casey and I say to myself, if I could be him for a week,
It
I
looked
could
that
do
good.
What the damage I could do,
Right.
And there would be no tanning going on.
No, he's making himself miserable. I'm too white.
There's no time to be tanning if I had that body.
Look like me, and you wouldn't even bother with tanning products.
Yo, so listen to what happened, right? So now it's the next day, and I'm thinking like maybe I inhaled some of this stuff, and maybe it's on my lungs. So maybe so now I'm obsessing over this. So I go to the emergency room. Right?
Oh my God!
Because maybe they can give me a shot of like the cortisone.
The antidote to the poison.
Yeah. So I get there.
It's a skin rash. It's an irritation.
No. So I get there. And I go in to see the doctor.
And you told the doctor that you tan by putting lotion?
Put a self-tanner on. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
So
Did the doctor stopped laughing? What did he say?
The doctor went like this.
You'll never guess what happened.
What?
So I get there and I take my shirt off and I say, look at all these rashes. It's disgusting, and they're gone.
Right, of course, because you're insane.
You're a nut.
So-
You probably never were there.
So I go back to my apartment. A couple hours later, boom, there it is again.
So why do you think's going on? You're stressed
God
out.
hates me. That's what
You're
happened.
stressed out.
No. Okay, so
let me ask you something. Do you think you need to be punished?
Do I need to be punished?
Yeah. Do
For
you
what?
think you need to be punished? Are you a bad person?
Yes.
Okay. What did you do that was so bad that you deserved this punishment?
I put self-tanner on.
Oh, you
and because you were vain and because you care about your appearance, you punished yourself.
Yes. No, that's not true.
Sure.
What are you talking about?
You don't go see a psychiatrist.
I see a psychiatrist.
He never had a rash. It's worse than you're saying. He never had a rash.
What are you talking about? Never had a rash. That's my girlfriend. She saw
Never had
it.
a rash.
So, all right. So listen to this, Howard. So last night.
Why don't you become fully gay? Seriously, put a dress on. Why don't you wear a dress and sandals and put toenail polish on,
Why does
too?
it make me gay?
Because you're busy tanning with tanning lotion.
That's for my appearance.
God damn,
I know,
you're
I'm very vain.
You're
and
a
I
girl.
admit that.
Wear a dress.
So why do you lift? Why do you even go to the weight room?
Give up. Wear a dress.
So you don't care how you look.
KC, is your mother proud of her daughter?
So wait, now the best part of the story is Howard last night.
So what happened when you told the doctor that you think your lungs are infected from the tanning lotion?
He's still looking for the lesion.
He's like, you probably had an allergic reaction to it. It looks like it's getting better now, so why don't you just go home? Right. So he said, I'll be right back with a prescription, right? He's going to get like Benadryl or something like that. So I'm waiting there for like an hour. And I'm like, all right, so screw this. So I left. I snuck out. Right? Good. So I don't know if that's gonna be bad or anything. I left. Yeah. So anyway.
You're going to be arrested. Yeah, go ahead.
So I know he's a nut.
Last night,
you know, he's probably looking for some KY. He's going to ask him to bend over.
I got a live one.
Yeah, he goes, yeah, wait a second. I got me a brand new homo. Never been touched.
Injection. So last night it's 9 o'clock.
We're going to give you an injection.
Last night it's 9 o'clock. Everything's been great the whole day. It's fine. I haven't seen it. All of a sudden, my ears start to itch.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
So I look in the mirror. It's all over my face now. Now it's all over my knees and my face. So now I'm freaking out.
Wait a minute, you showered, right?
Yeah, I showered right after I washed all of it off. This is now, it's 2 days later.
Can I tell you what this is about? I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
Really Casey used the stuff. He may or may not have had a very
And now he's having a nervous reaction.
But now, the rest of these reactions are all in your head.
Right.
This stuff has been gone for 4 days, and you're still getting that stuff on your skin. This is in your head.
No, it's
you're
not.
making yourself crazy.
No, you can't make yourself have
yes, you
welts
can.
Sure you can.
No, you can't.
Sure you can.
I called poison control at like midnight last night.
Oh my God!
And they said it's not anything that you would rub on your body because it would have been out of your system already. So what did you eat?
So what do you think it is? What do you think's going on with you? You're completely working yourself up.
You convince yourself that you're ill when you're really
You ever heard of? You know what hives are? It's a nervous reaction.
No, but you should have seen it. So it was like poison.
I know what it is.
And it was itchy.
Okay.
Psychosomatic.
You've got so many problems. I know your problem.
How could you have an allergic reaction to something you put on your skin on Saturday morning that you've showered 5 times to get off?
Dr. Ezekiel, you're on the air.
Yes, good morning, Howard. I'm a research scientist at one of the major pharmaceutical firms, and we're working on a product that can actually make your skin darker. It's a tablet, and we can get KC on it if he's willing to come and be on our research study.
There you go, Casey. You want to be in on that?
No.
The ingredients are negroid semen.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to give you a negroid semen pill, and you'll be dark.
See, you know why? You know what happened last night, Howard? Is because they told me to take this Benadryl stuff, but I don't take stuff like that because I don't know what's in it, and I'd freak out.
Mark, you're on the air.
He's proud of being nuts. You know that?
Yeah, I know. Mark, you're on the air.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
Hey, Howard. This guy is nuts.
Well, I had an allergic reaction to a self-tanning product.
You know what the weirdest part about this whole thing is, Howard? That he's lived in this bizarro world for so long that he's convinced that his bizarro world is normal.
Howard, you know what? It's getting worse now because Casey is selling his car now to pay rent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
if
John.
he didn't gamble the horses every day, he'd have enough money.
No, I don't make enough money. If I don't do an appearance for a month, I can't pay my bills, all right? I haven't been getting a lot of work, so that's what happened. That's why I got to do that.
And the horse racing has nothing to do with it.
If I don't try and make
you got money for tanning cream.
He told me that
I got that for free.
Howard, he told me that in the months where he doesn't have an appearance, if he doesn't gamble, that he can't pay his rent because sometimes when he gambles he wins, and if he loses he's down anyway because he was down before.
At this point, it's throwing dirt on the grave.
Oh, that makes sense.
Howard.
Yeah.
That's to him.
Yes, Mark.
Yes. Listen, Casey, it's all in his head. He's thinking this stuff up. He's like Rob Conti.
Okay. All right. All right, listen, I got to take a break. It's been a while.
Hey, Howard,
yeah.
When he starts explaining about his gambling, it makes them, they're taking the tan lotion as the most normal thing.
Yeah, right. All right, we got to take a break.
Possibly have an allergic reaction. You think it happens?
Yes. I think
it's all kind of mental thing?
Yes. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Let's go, baby.
Pull! Shoulder! Private Pile, what are you trying to do to my beloved car?
Shut the fuck up.
You are dumb, Private Pile, but do you expect me to believe that you don't know left from right?
Oh, good for you.
Then you did that on purpose. You want to be different.
What don't you fucking understand?
What side was that, Private Pile? Ah!
Sir, left side, sir!
Are you sure, Private Pile? Sir! What side was that, Private Pile?
The right side, sir!
Don't fuck with me again, Pile. Pick up your fucking cover.
Sir, yes, sir!
What you talking about, Milk Crate?
They're trying to snuff the Milk Crate. It done fucked up now.
Ain't found a way to kill me yet.
When I'm kicking back, sipping on that yak, I like to jack to the Marauder. Spray the ladies with that milky treat with an arc that'll reach from across the street.
First they came for the logo, then they came for the crates. What's going on, man? Check it out. I told you they were gonna come for the crates. Everything is in there. Fucking entertainment, hilarity, everything you want, you know? You feeling down, get the crates. You wanna fuck, you get the crates, B. The Milk Crate got everything. You wanna get that shit in your face, you get the fucking crates, man. So you already got a fucking message over here. They knocked this channel down twice already. They get, yo, you got my picture. Hey, who brought the motherfucking character to life, huh? What the fuck? You want the face, take the fucking face, but you can't take this place, you know? The Milk Crate name keeps going. We gotta keep doing it. Bada bing, bada bang. Get the fuck out of my face, man. Get the fuck out of here.
This is Morgan Freeman. You front on the Milk Crate Marauder, you can suck my dick.
Yeah, man, they want him to get rid of the logo, the face, this and that. The fucking, this is what's gonna happen. The persona, right here. The fucking comedy, right fucking here. You want the entertainment is right, so you could take the fucking face. What you gonna do with that shit? Not a motherfucking thing. I brought the shit to life. I make everything to life, you understand? To take that shit, I'll bring it back. Everybody's gonna come over here, cause this is where it's at. The fuck out of my face with that shit, bitch.
Here come the rooster.